bad time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it. Turn the sound up. Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this a straight up call, and we getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold, for the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Best sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go!
What's up, everybody? Wow, what's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. It's a pretty big baseball game going on today. Pretty big baseball game. Seattle Mariners against the Toronto Blue Jays. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Game 7, y'all. Game 7 with a trip to the 2025 World Series on the line. My voice sounds like shit. A trip to the World Series on the line against the Dodgers starting on Friday of this week. But shout out to everybody up in here early. This is a 8:10 start on the East Coast and a 5:10 start on the West Coast. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for the entire deal, y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It looks like that. And give the old video a like. Try to get me up in that YouTube algorithm so I can have a big show. But let me do some shout outs to the early arrivals. Up in here. Carmen Don Allen. I shared you out on X, Valhalla. Appreciate it, Miss Carmen. Armando Castillo Lomeli checking in from Tijuana, Mexico. Leon Dahlquist in the house. What is up, Leon? Brandon Brinegar. Go Mariners. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house. Big Zig Dog is checking in over there from on Fourth Quarter Sports. Andrew in the house. Mark Guest up in here. Loggy G in the house. Says, let's go Jays. Mo Money, Mo Problems is up in here. Mick is in the house. What's up, Mick? Eddie Arcio is in the house. Oscar Allen, Blue Jays would be dope for the MLB. What is up, Oscar Allen, 1991? Midnight Theory 23. Yo, what's up, Valhalla? How are you, man? What team do you fear more in the World Series, the Jays or Seattle? It's about even. It is about even, to be honest with you. I think both of these teams are excellent representatives of the American League here in Major League Baseball, and the Dodgers will have to earn it if against either one of these teams. Nothing given, everything earned. All the talk about the sweep in the World Series is crazy talk, y'all. Absolute crazy talk. If you think these other teams are just going to lay down for the Dodgers to get another ring, You're crazy. You're absolutely nuts, insane. Who else we got? Thomas Finch. Robert Parsons is in the house. He says, Valhalla, what's up, buddy? What is up, my man? Johnny Owen in the house. Please, no Toronto glazing tonight. Let's go, Seattle. Ba 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 ba. No Zig today unless he comes on. If he comes on, we'll bring him on board. We have the ability to do that. We have the ability to do that. Oh man, are you trolling Big Zig while he's at work, Rob? Come on, bro. I respect the grind, bro. I respect the. That's rough, though, man. That is rough. It's hard to pick one. I like both, says Thomas. I don't like either one of these teams, y'all. I don't like either damn one of them. I only like one baseball team, and that is the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's the only baseball team I give a shit about. F Big Zig. Big Zig, if you are in the chat, bro, do not let that go unanswered, sir. Do not let that shit go unanswered. Anyway, we got 50 in the house. Smash that like button, y'all. As I mentioned, that's what helps me get up in the YouTube algorithm. I kind of get my ass kicked on these American League streams. I don't know why, but people don't like me. Probably because of this. Probably because of this, y'all. We are warned about the Mariners something in his shins, says Trax. I don't even know what that means, bro, but welcome back, buddy. Welcome back to the stream. All right, they just switched over to the game screen, and I'm watching a Rihanna video. If the sun comes, we shine together. My pet Rock just died, says Digital Mirage. Rest in peace, Rock. Rest in peace. I'm back from my other planet. Gwaloon, says Yoko Cantor. Go Dodgers, says Nicole. Parsons put up the emojis. You could become a member here on the channel, y'all, for as little as a dollar. As little as a dollar will make you holla. Depending on your level of support, whatever you want to do. Betting is open. Use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V to bet the winner of today's contest. The choices are Jays, just Jays, versus Mariners. Mariners or Jays. Bet between 10 and 10,000 if you got that many, and you too could be Voight Rich by the end of the day. What about a game line here today? What are the odds on this one? For those of you that like to put a little Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dinero, some dollars, some ducats, some cheddar, some cheese, some money, some moolah on the game. The Jays are at home and they are favored by a run and a half. The Jays are minus 130 on the money line. The Mariners minus 110. The over-under is 7.5. That is according to BetMGM. That is according to BetMGM, the odds makers there. So in the chat right now, let's get some predictions. Who's going to win this game? What is the score going to be? And who do you have being the MVP of this series? Who will be the MVP of the ALCS? Membership up for as little as $1. Yeah. As Dr. Disrespect says. Let's go Jays, says Mike Stewart. Goju Ryu says, let's go Jays. Looks like we got some Jays fans up in here. Mike Stewart, T. Kubler in the house. Trick poll question. Where was my Dodgers option to win the World Series? No, that wasn't the question, sir. It was who is going to face the Dodgers in the World Series. That was not the question. Dodgers fan here, but let's go Blue Jays, says Nicole Baker. Welcome back, Nicole. I hate to say it, but the Blue Jays will win, says Digital Mirage. Let me put my prediction in the chat, y'all. I'm putting my prediction in the chat. This is going to be a good one, y'all. This might be a game for the ages. I'm going to say Toronto 5, Seattle 4. And Vlade will be the MVP of this series. Vlade Jr. will be the MVP. 8-5, says Mark. We were real close, Mark. Mo Money in the house. As Val would say, TK, you deaf bastard. Jays 4, Mariners 1. Aunt G in the house. I don't think I said hi to Andrew. I saw Andrew in there earlier, but I didn't see his name as I was scrolling down. MVP is easy. It's going to be Stringer, says Yoko Cantor. Alice, welcome to the stream. Says 3-2 Mariners. Love the Dodgers. Let's go, Alice. What nice. Valhalla, says Mike Stewart. Mm, 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 mm. Did you get my email, dude? I checked out the one on the Lakers songs, bro. I checked out the one. I think that's probably what I'm going to go with. The one that you liked. I did find another one that kind of tickled my fancy. I didn't send you that one, though. I didn't send you that one. Let me look again, see if there's anything up top there from you today. I got to clean up my emails, y'all. I got to clean them up. The Viddens just subscribed. Welcome to the Berserkers, General Thoroughly Proud. Let me see if I got anything from you today there, Robbie. Cirrus wants me back for $5 a month. $5 a month for 12 months. Or Fred has become a member. Fred. Oh, it's gifted by Parsons. Parsons gifts another one. What a gentleman. What a scholar. At the end of the stream, y'all, at the end of the stream, I run a screen where I show how many times people have gifted memberships here on the channel, and the number of times that Mr. Parsons has is absolutely unbelievable. He's got more than one account that is gifted, and I think the total is close to like 2,000. That's crazy. And Fred gets it this time. Fred, if you are in the chat, please tell Mr. Parsons thank you. Please. That was fire. Nothing today, bloke. Okay. Hammer time up in here. Hammer up in here, up in here. Kevin, good morning, everyone, from Changsha, China. Changsha, China. 7:49 a.m. breakfast time. Hey, enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast there in China. What we be having for breakfast in China? Here in America, we have that eggs and that bacon, maybe some pancakes, maybe some biscuits. But that's why I look the way I do. I imagine what you eat is a lot healthier. I blame the stupid progressive lenses for not being able to read. Are you talking about me? I have progressives in my contacts. How much longer we got, y'all? About 15 minutes. 15 minutes first pitch. Some noodles. Cream of some young guy. Hydra, I'm putting you on timeout, bro. Egg flour soup sounds good right now, says Aunt G. Soup for breakfast. I can honestly say I've never had that. Corned beef hash, eggs, and hash browns. I do love me some hash browns, as you can see. As you can see, I do love me some hash browns. All right, let me log into this stream. Let me log up in here, up in here. Game 7, y'all. That's crazy. If you don't remember, Toronto lost the first 2 games of this series at home. Then it went back to Seattle, where Toronto won 2 out of the 3 and forced it to a game 6, which we watched yesterday on the channel. And here we are, game 7, after Toronto gets a win in game 6. Oh, not being able to read the poll question? Yeah. 9-4, we don't even need to play the game, says Mike. Where the hell is Big Zig? What a great stream it will be today without Zig. Hey, Zig, you know how to weld, right? Do you know how to make a spear? Do you know how to make a spear and go find it, go hunting an Australian? Real World Series was Phillies versus the Dodgers, says Keiko. Dree Escorcia in the house, putting up them Dodgers emojis. Dog catcher in the house. Just finished my second breakfast, beef in tater burrito. There you go. Nufo, eat a Circle K cup of noodles, Valhalla. I'll probably have me a little, even though I ain't supposed to. I'll probably have me a little drinky during this one. Ryan Kimmy Cross in the house, New Zealand contingent clocking in. What up, Val? I've checked you on the roster. I've checked you off on the roster. Ryan Kimmy Cross. Welcome back, sir. Hey, mate, I am related to Aborigines. Making spears is my thing. Hanging out with Fatty Guerrero Jr., says Johnny Owen. Dree drops a $3 super sticker. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Armando Castillo Lomeli checking in from Tijuana, Mexico. Dodgers will repeat as world champions. We said goodbye to number 34 Fernando with a 2024 championship. We wishing farewell to a 2022 Clayton Kershaw with 2025. Okay. Nufo predicts Jays 9, Mariners 2. Randy John Mendoza, my Dodgers want to sleep in their beds tonight and not have to travel to Toronto. Hammer says, I didn't drink the last 2 nights. I'm getting blitzed tonight. Hammer is getting down in the hall tonight. What about the practice homer Shohei yesterday? I didn't see it. I have a few real and homemade spears myself, says Aunt G. You know what I got? Chat? I got a haul. And I'm getting loud in it tonight.
Yeah! It's that time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it. Turn the sound up. Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this is straight up call, and we getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold. For the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Best sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live! Valhalla Sports Talk! We here! All day! Let's go!
All right, Parsons gifts another one, chat. Gifts another one. Bada binga, bada boom. All right, we got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes first pitch, y'all. 10 minutes to first pitch. Thank you so much, Rob. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Sea-Dog gets it. Sea-Dog, the lucky recipient of that gifted membership. You part of the crew. Absolutely. Absolutely. Robin Brazel up in here. Who else did I miss during the song? Diaz Garcia. This song's been stuck in my head. Mine too. Mine too. I'll be walking down the hallway singing it sometimes. I'll be walking down the hallway singing that sometimes, y'all. Wife said, turn it down. I will be divorced tomorrow. Yeah, turn it down then, bro. Turn it down. There's not enough horns in rap these days. I approve, says Hammer. Valhalla Big Bro be low riding and rocking with the sunroof top. Turn on Gifted, folks, at the top of your chat. You ready for NBA basketball? I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. I went and finished the setup today. At least what we'll run for tomorrow. Um, and we'll just see, y'all. We'll see how I do. We will see how I do. Straight out of Linwood. Light that sky up, says Mo Money. Loud in the hall tonight. Whole chat vibing and it's feeling right. Lakers are on today. No. What are you talking about? NBA. Are you fucking with me? Oh, today for you. Today for you, foo. Today for you. Who's coming in the door, Thor? You better bite him, whoever it is. You better bite the shit out of him. What's up, bud? Jacob Frederick in the house. Jacob Frederick up in here, up in here. Hi, Val, everyone. Good morning, good evening, folks. Says Bruce Davis. What's up, buddy? What is up? Lakers versus Golden State Warriors tomorrow, y'all. I think it's at Lakers at crypto.com. I hate that the haters are trying to say Dodgers ruined baseball. F all the haters, says Aunt G. So my prediction for this game was 5-4 Jays, y'all. 5-4 Jays. It could go extras. It could go extras. Queenville will take the Mighty Ducks to the Stanley Cup in 2026. Can you please say hi to my wife, Machiko? Shout out to Machiko. Put up another photo of Thor, says Randy John Mendoza. LeBron ruined basketball, says T. Kubler. Who's hitting homers tonight? Says David Parker. I don't know. I don't know. They're sending it out. Sending it out. Them Blue Jays fans waving them towels. They are waving those towels. We got 149 up in here, up in here. Again, please hit that subscribe button if you're new. We do all kinds of stuff here on the channel. We do everything, y'all. We do MLB, we do NFL, we're going to do NBA. So a little bit of everything, y'all. Joe Davis on the call here for Game 7 for Fox. I do have a drink, baby. Thank you very much. No, I don't need more than that. Lions playing Tampa Bay, about to lose viewers for baseball playoff. Val, show a pic of you at Hawthorne Primary School. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I think Springer and that rotund catcher for the Jays are going yard. Did you bet it, Hammer? Is that on your parlay that I don't give a shit about? All right, so we're going to start with me on AI because I'm about to eat a hamburger. I'm about to have me some Mickey D's, y'all. I'm about to have me some Mickey D's. You want to see it? Just a quarter pounder. Quarter pounder with cheese. Viking Jerome in the house. Is not a Laker fan, but always Trailblazers guy. There you go, dog catcher. I'm not going to mention my parlays anymore, says Hammer. Is it bad luck when you mention him, bro? I hope it is. Hey, Val, if you don't mind me asking, what military base were you at again? Fort Huachuca. Fort Huachuca. Bless me. It's the only Army base in the state. All right, I'm calling it from the 3D chat. Val, Hammer and me got big time parlay. We need Big Dumper to hit a home run and steal a base. We bet $600. Do you care? I care, boys. I care. I care, and I mean it. I really, really mean it. I don't want to get canceled, says Hammer. We about to get it going, y'all. Bieber versus Rodriguez to start us off. Bieber versus Rodriguez to start it off. You're welcome, buddy. The only way Kirk is stealing a base is if he sneaks in after the stadium closes. Nana Share in the house. Miss Nana Share, newest moderator. Up in here, up in here. How you feeling today, Nana Share? I know you told us you weren't feeling well yesterday. How you feeling today? I care, buddy. I care today, Digital. I care. I want everybody to win their parlays. It's the straw, Hammer. It is a straw that they use at McDonald's. It's larger than your average straw. Howdy going deep tonight. Blue Jays taking the W. Dad Doe's in the house. What's up, buddy? I think they went to their last commercial chat. Valhalla's a Buffalo soldier. I wasn't, but that is the big history out of this base. That is the biggest part of this base's history is the Buffalo soldiers, the African American soldiers that fought hard for this country. Still running a fever. I probably would not stay long. Okay, Nana Share. I hope you get to feeling better, girl. I hope you get to feeling better. It's definitely the straw on the McDonald's soda pop, so I didn't get one. Big W for your service, Val. Appreciate it, Ryan. I just didn't know what to do as a kid, y'all. I just didn't know what to do. Hope you got Thor a cheeseburger. My Sheltie loved McDonald's cheeseburgers. We don't usually get them like a whole burger. David Snyder, Fuse Flip Flops fans. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. We've got the score scrolling on the bottom of the screen there for the Monday Night Football game and this game. I don't know if there's hockey up there today. But the Lions are up by a touchdown in the second quarter over Tampa Bay. If you look at their history, strictly Hyder, they were badasses. They were straight up badasses. It's a shame they're shutting down the museum on the fort, though. They're shutting down that museum. Well, Valentine up in here. What's up, buddy? They have a whole thing on Geronimo in that museum, Yoko. A whole display about Geronimo. They're shutting it down government funding. That was before the government shut down. They decided they were going to shut it down. They also got rid of our the cavalry unit here. They actually shut down the cavalry unit as well. Do all of them have it? I think in the NFL, Hammer, guys have the flag of their native country on the back of their helmet. I think a lot of guys have their native country's sticker on the back of the helmet. Their native country's flag. The museum is temporarily closed for renovations. Yeah, they're shutting it down though, dog catcher. They're shutting it down all the way. It lost its funding. Val, I keep having a vision. Game 4, we are up 3 games and ahead by 6 runs in the 9th. The crowd goes wild and Kershaw takes the mound. First pitch, America's returned is at right now. I mean, any second. Stickman here from Canada. Last time we chatted was during NASCAR, but needless to say, go Jays. Hey, good luck, Stickman. Good luck, man. Leticia Arjona up in here. I have a few rocks and souvenirs from Crazy Horse Museum, says Aunt G. Nice. Shane Bieber on the mound for the Jays. He's 1-0 in the postseason with a 4.15 earned run average. 8 2/3 pitched. Opponents hit 257 off him. Hope for a Mariners win. Less travel, get home field, and sweep Mariners last time played. You don't know, y'all. I just want us to quit talking about sweep before the series has even started. I want us to quit talking about that shit. That is bad mojo. That is bad mojo, I tell you. What it do, Andre P? Freaky sports boy? Gene in the house. Hi, Gene. Oh, let's get to it, y'all. Remember, I'm calling this from the 3D. So I'm late. Ball 1 there to Rodriguez. That second pitch, ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Fair ball. He's headed to second. A leadoff double for Rodriguez to get the Mariners going here in Game 7. Optic in the house. What's up, Summeroob? What is up, my man? They buy that third baseman to get him started. All right, that'll bring up Cal Riley, yo. Cal Riley with Rodriguez on second. That first pitch, outside ball. 1 ball, no strikes. My TV's just seconds behind, y'all. Just seconds. I might call it from there. I might call it from there. The 3D's going to spoil a little bit, but not too horribly. A swing there, and now a swing on the TV. So it's about 4 seconds. What do you think? Can I call it? I bet Zig is the kind of guy who's fun to have a few brewskis with. I bet you is too, Hammer. Not really, Hammer. William, I have to tell you when he comes up. I don't remember, bro. I mean, we had a pregame. We talked about all that shit. I don't remember that fool's name. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Riley. Ground ball, slow roller, right side. Oh, foul ball. Foul ball just before the bag. Moreau checks in. Ray Barrios. Advantage Seattle road teams are 26-14 in LCS Game 7. Sick man says, I've been here before. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cal Riley with no outs. That misses outside 2, 2-2, even up, 2-2. David Snyder in the house. Talking about a sweep is getting way ahead of things. Facts. Theo, this is the best commentary you get being free. Like it's everyone should really be subbing and throwing something into the tip jar. Says Theo Samuel. Theo and I could not get hooked up on the battlefield today, y'all. The fog of war. Full count now to Riley. That pitch down low. That pitch down low. I wanted the Angels to sign Shane Bieber. Poll is wrong. I picked the wrong team, says Garth Nader. Hey, bro, ain't no way to pull that back. Ripped foul here by Riley. If the Mariners win it, would be their first World Series ever. Correct. Yeah, I say his name wrong all the time, Johnny. You know that. Raleigh. Cal Raleigh. He's hitting 227 in the ALCS. Next pitch. Struck him out. 1 away. I won $4 yesterday on my free pool tournament on DraftKings. There you go, John Corwer. There you go, buddy. Dollar bills, yo. Got up high here to Naylor. Naylor hitting 429. What? 429 in the ALCS. 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. Money in the bank. Looks back the runner. Looks back Rodriguez. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, runner on second. Top of the first, Game 7. Ground ball, right side, foul. It was a beauty, 60 degrees up here in the Great White North today. Hoo-yah, says Stickman. It was nice here, too. I got 500 on this game. Go Seattle, says Jay Miller. He struck out 9 times in the Dodgers sweep, says Johnny Owen. Man, look at them shoes on my man Naylor. Naylor got some blingy shoes. Rodriguez's ain't exactly quiet either. Fancy shoe day for the Mariners. It's pitch. Outside. 2-1, 2-1. Richter says that regular season don't matter. Just ask the Brewers. Absolutely. Dree putting up them Dodgers emojis. Let's go, Dree. What was that? A strike? What was that? 3-1. Hitters count here. Hitters count here. Running Shuts in the house. What's up, Hal? I don't know why. Here we go. Ground ball into right field. Shallow. Rodriguez coming home. The play at the plate. Safe. Seattle strikes first. Seattle strikes first, baby. Still just one out. A single by Naylor with an RBI. So the Jays will have to come back, chat. They will have to come back in this one. One mo again. They've been coming back this entire series. Pie called strike. All right, I'm on camera finally. I'm on camera. Hi, everybody. Jorge Polanco, 227, 5 for 22 in the postseason. Maybe that was the ALCS. Next pitch. Misses outside. They're making Bieber work. You're being too hard on the Bieber. Mariners, you're being too hard on the Bieber. First to score always wins. Let's go, Seattle. Would be the first, says Ray Barrios. First World Series for Seattle. In their history, chat, in their history. In their history. We just busted 300 up in here, y'all. Welcome to VST. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the first. Runner on first. Later, bud. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I got Bieber fever. I miss Big Zig, said no one ever. Come on, Raw. Quit being mean to my man. He's working hard for that money. He got to be at work. I hope he contacts me and gets on here. The 2-2. Down in the dirt. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. I abstain from comments, says Summer Obe. I will be stunned if 1 run wins this, says Obe. Full count. Full count. Bieber at 19 pitches. This will be pitch 20 outgoing from the Blue Jay starter. Naylor acting like he's going to steal a base. The throw over. Safe. Safe. That was close. Hilarious takes, says Owen. I sometimes wonder how Parsons really feels about Big Zig, says Kubler. Ground ball. Oh, 2 for 1. What? Oh, he hit him with the ball. He hit Naylor with the ball. So 2 away. So they're going to argue that he got in the way on purpose. He jumped in the air. He jumped in the air, did Naylor, and turned his back. Tried to take one for the team. You can't do that shit, bro. I'd never seen that before. USA, this is Cambodia. I think this game will come down to the last inning. I think it's going to be close too, bro. 5-4. That's going to be a double play, y'all. They got an umpire huddle. You see it in 3D land, y'all. They be having a mosh pit in 3D land. Umpire mosh. They're listening to some Hollywood undead out there. Hole 50-50, says Mugen. He just did vertical Reggie Jackson play. It was on purpose, yeah. He jumped in the air to try to block it, J.A. He tried to block the double play throw. If you're trying to duck, you don't jump, y'all. If you're trying to duck out of the way, you don't jump straight up in the air. Take one in the back of the dome. Even in 3D land, the umps are dickheads, says Parsons. Want to see what a benches clearing brawl looks like on 3D. What? See what he did? It's a double play ball. The runner's going from first to second, and he jumped in the air and got hit in the back of the head. Yeah, they called him out, y'all. So a double play, we go to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first, Seattle with a 1-0 lead. Well, that's crazy, man. That is insane. Shout out to the 359 in the chat, y'all. Please hit that sub and give the video the old like. If we get to 300 likes by the end of the 5th, I will drop a Valhalla Sports Talk membership. Also, we have some chatters that sometimes purchase those memberships for y'all. And so make sure you have gifting turned on in case you don't have one. Big ups, Val, from the Kingdom of the Wonder. Something. How the heck I ended up here? A double play. I never seen nothing like that in my life. B Sizzle Hill, a $5 Valhalla Holla. Thanks for the game. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Who you rooting for, B Sizzle? Brian checks in. Scott McCall in the house. Double play. Both runners are out. Yep, they already are. Cha-cha. Those cleats sprung him up in the air, says Robin. It was an accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. Salvador Chavez, the original chatter here on the channel, is up in here. What's up, Mr. Chavez? Parsons drops another membership. See? Better listen to me, y'all. Better listen to me. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Thank you, Parsons. Earth to Heir to Billionaire gets it. Again, please say thank you. Patricia says that was a bad call. I don't disagree. I disagree totally. Guess what? I just figured out that emoji is handshaking. Reggie Jackson back in the day got away with that against the Dodgers in the World Series. This membership goes out to Zig. We miss you, buddy. Don't hurry back, mate. Damn. That was wide open. Last lap, rim run at Martinsville moves. His stick man. Don't play dirty, says O'Kane. What up, Val? Says Steven Gato Acosta. What's up, Val? Checking in from Taiwan. Go Dodgers. So far we got Taiwan, Australia, New Zealand. We were wide, y'all. We were wide. Nanashare, question, will my membership auto-renew? If you bought it, Nanashare, it will renew, I believe. I think if you bought it, it will auto-renew. So cancel that shit if you have to. Let's go Dodgers, says Darren McMaster Smith. Naylor should have run out there and pointed to a spider. All right, here we go. Springer. Springer versus Kirby. Kirby versus Springer. Springer sewing machine, Kirby vacuum. First pitch is Springer. Ooh, high on the hands. They're always throwing at this fool. They're always throwing at him. Naylor. Here come the hits. Automatically renewed. Mine did the other day. Leaving me with zero money, says Rob Parsons. I win. I win the game. Naylor's excuse was a spider or a bee. Oh, you want to renew? Yeah, it'll renew automatic, I believe. Well, straight back by Springer. 2 balls, 1 strike. A lot of people in the pregame were picking him as the MVP of this ALCS. Should Toronto advance? Again, the 3D is just a tad in front of me, y'all. Next pitch. Foul back. Rainy Bangkok, Thailand in the house. It's a fight to the death, says J.A. My pap had a Kirby vacuum cleaner. Damn thing had paint spray, belt sander, all kinds of wacky attachments. The COO's mom had one too. I would give my last dollar to Big Zig for him to continue his YouTube channel, says Robert Parsons. He's going to continue. We're going to get him back online. Next pitch. Outside ball. He walked him. Free base. Free base. Excuse me, babe? No. It's just me today. He might come on later when he gets home. I don't know. So the Blue Jays return the favor. They get their leadoff runner on here in the first. Lukes will come up to the plate here. First pitch. Outside ball to Lukes. I need Kirk to hit a home run, says Corber. Let's go Blues, says Manuel Crespo. Need the Mariners to come to L.A. Keep it in-house. All right, buddy. Big ups to the COO, says Cambodia Noi Cooking. 1 ball, no strikes. Right downtown, bang, to Lucas. Apparently his name is Lucas, not Luke's. Yacht Rock is perfect for day drinking, says Hammer Time. It's polite to return favors, says Summer O. The 1-1 from Kirby. Fly ball left side, foul territory. Arisa Reyna makes the catch. 1 away. 1 away. If the wife ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Facts. Canada's going to go crazy if Toronto pulls this game off, says Gene. Robin says, so far, Kirby sucks. Coincidence? I don't know. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. absolutely going off in the postseason. The most home runs by anybody in the postseason. Next pitch. Right downtown, bang, 99 on the gun. Mariners Dodgers would be better for the Earth, says Gary Nader. 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday for me, says Richter. 0-1 to Vlad. 98 outside edge, called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Do you ever get to Payson, Arizona? I went there one time and thought I died and went to heaven. It was so nice. I've been there once, I think. I've been there nice. What's going on here? Oh, ground ball, base hit, left field. 10 for 16 in his last 16. 10 hits in his last 16. Vladdy going off. He was my pick for ALCS MVP in the pregame. Valhalla, who you got winning tonight? I picked the Jays 5-4. 5-4 was my prediction. Stuart C. George Lucas wrote Star Wars Hero Luke. So to lionize himself. Oh. All right, here's Kirk. Somebody said they have a bet, a parlay, if you will, for Kirk. So nice Valhalla's not going to say nothing about it. We're just going to root for him to do it. Kirk is 217 in the postseason, 5 for 23. Actually, in this series, 217 in this series. Kirk readies. Kirby will send pitch 13. Outside, it bounces in front of Raleigh. Downtown Toronto is just buzzing right now. Crazy, says Stickman. William Schneier, no Brewers versus Mariners would be good for all the low teams to show these rich teams you don't always win with money. William got something to say. Vladdy Jr. signed a nice big contract at the beginning of the year. What's for dinner? I just had a burger from Mickey D's. LA has a better chance against the BJs. Wasn't Luke originally called Luke Starkiller? I'm not sure. Valhalla the 3D is finally working. It's close, Carlos. It's not finally working, but it's close, my man. It is close. Oh, Noy is off to golf training. Money wins, says Brian. I don't think Seattle's sponsor patch is big enough on their arm, y'all. The Nintendo Switch sponsor patch, I don't think it's big enough, y'all. 1-0 here. Ooh, misses down low. Pinching. We pinching Kirby a little bit. I had a fur burger for breakfast. This is Cambodia. Jesus Christ on COO. These people are animals. Jesus Christ. Darth Vader, working character name was Daddy Hand Chopper. Mike Hawk is rooting for the Blue Jays. This is Nufo. Val, who do you want to win? I don't care. 3-1 here. 3-1 to Kirk. Varsho on deck. Subscribe, like, and donate with a membership for as little as $1. I wish you could donate for $1. That would be crazy. Oh, called strike. He thought he got walked. Kirby gets a little gift from the umpire. And the umpire admonishes him about leaving the box. That's disgusting, Cambodia. I bloody love it, says Parsons. I knew that was coming. I knew that comment was coming. Wowie, says Kirsten, I can't control these fools. Kirsten Castle, I can't control these idiots. I can't. I apologize that you had to witness that. DC Danny's inclusion is what made that funny. Full count here to Kirk's big ass. So many beautiful, nice women. Love the culture, says Bruce Davis. The 3-2 from the Kirby. Kirk fouls it back in a dust up at home plate. Shohei is a phenom, says Brian. Go Garth Commando. Sofa King. You can't control yourself, you tool, says Parsons. Kirks. Ooh, strike 3. Take a seat over there. Oh, I pushed the wrong number, y'all. I pushed the wrong number. Twice. He struck him out. What is it? F9. Fool. I'm a big fan of the Mariners, says Adam's Daily Vlogs. Best wishes to Big Zig, says Parsons. Next pitch. Varsho up there, 125 in the ALCS. Not very good. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Toronto got these runners on first and second with 2 outs, trying to get tied up here at the very least. Send it. Ground ball, base hit. Base hit. That'll score Springer. And we're tied at 1. Hope Big Zig is changing his hats and his jersey. Kirk, if that was a buffet line, you would have hit it. 1-1, yo. We be putting the scores up in the chat, y'all. We put the scores up in the chat because this is a professional YouTube channel, y'all. It's professional. We don't be bullshitting up in here, y'all. We don't be bullshitting. All right, who be this? Clement, the 6-hitter. Swing and a miss, 98 on a 4-seam fastball. Yay, says Patricia Andrews. Appreciate the like, Brian. We tied, y'all, at 1. Tied at 1. I did feed him. Next pitch. Chop foul on the left side into the Blue Jays dugout. I prefer massage parlors like Q. Last man standing going to win this one, says Armando. All right, I see that 3D over there moving. This ball hit. Center field. Caught by Rodriguez just prior to the warning track. And we're going to the second, chat. We are going to the second inning. Tied at 1. Tied at 1. I'm going to forego the commercial this time to see if we can get a few more people up in here. Go Jays. I want those Seattle fans crying, says David Snyder. Game on, says Cambodia. What are the likes at, Val? I don't know. Let me look. Current like count is 1, 2, 3, yo. 1, 2, 3. Again, if we get to 300 by the end of the 5th, I will gift a Valhalla Sports Talk membership to one of yous in the chat that don't have one. One of yous. Cambodia, tell me what you had for breakfast, please, says Parsons. Circle K has amazing massage parlors. Andy Salas in the house. What's up, Andy? More likes usually means a close game, so hit that like, says Summer O. Yeah. 3D. So 123 likes, 3,000 views, almost 500 in the chat. We got chatters in the chat. All right, so Ariza Reina, the left fielder, will lead it off for the Mariners here in the top of the second. Bieber currently at 20 pitches. He's got 1 strikeout. He's given up 1 run. Have Robert Kraft finance that store for you, Hammer. There's another 3D guy, but they aren't as good on YouTube, says Brian. There's more than just another. There's a bunch of them, Brian. A bunch. Coffee and a fur burger for Cambodia. Okay, I'm going to have to time out Cambodia, y'all. This is the new, nicer Valhalla Sports Talk. New, nicer, more family-friendly Valhalla Sports Talk. I'm going to have to time him out. How about that? Not the coffee. You're a Southern Cal kid. I've never heard a West Coast guy use yo as much as you. What's up, says Pinkus Crowther. Yo? Do I say yo a lot? I guess, I don't know, bro. Val is the king of 3D. I am the king of 3D. There is none higher. Sucker streamers should call me sire. I won't stop 3D until I retire. Is it possible to buy a like? Does Nufo get a blue wrench? Absolutely not. Please don't, says Parsons. Randy Arena. That pitch outside to him. 1-1. I say yo every time you get on here, says Brian. Blue Wrench World Series 2025. Going to PG-13 mode, says Cambodia. I'm just teasing, bro. Val the Don, the MC, the Triple OG. Yep, that's me. Yo. Robert Kraft owns the Patriots, and I got caught up in a sting at Florida Asian massage parlor. Yeah, he did. Yo is short for yodel, which he learned in Germany. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Yodel a hee. Randy Arena with a leadoff single here in the top of the second. And working with nobody from Boston. First Amendment is over. Not here, bro. I'm teasing. Give Newfo a wrench for 1 inning. I ain't giving that fool shit. I ain't giving him nothing, Parsons. He's lucky I let him hang out in here. He's lucky I didn't put his ass on a plane years ago. Next pitch. Up high ball. Eugenio Suarez. Ooh, loud noises here in the house. Are we playing ball in the house, COO? Are we playing ball in the house with Thor? This ball hit center field, base wrap. Base wrap. First and second with no outs. The Mariners are in business like Taco Bell. Hope this game is close, though. It would be anticlimactic if it's a blowout. Alexander Huerta is up in here. Rick H in the house. Regardless, love the Goodwill shirt, Valhalla, says Nufo. You shut your mouth, you little pencil neck Heckerwood. Next pitch. Bunt. Bieber, first base. Perfect sack. Perfect sacrifice. A little small ball. Move them runners to second and third into scoring position. One away here in the top of the second. Come on, COO can't be fooling around with the big fella live. Who's your pick for tonight? I picked the Jays 5-4. What's your favorite AR in Battlefield, Val? I haven't been using an AR. I've been using a LMG. But today, Andy, I switched to the M16A1. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I got it stripped down too, all the way. Iron sights, the whole 9 yards, and I'm liking it. I can't wait to level it up. I ain't changing shit. You subscribe and then bitch about the product, question marks, says Hammer. I don't know what you're talking about. Fouled back here by Rivas. Mom always said don't play ball in the house. Ain't no PC up in here, says Cambodia. Who's your parlay, Val, says Cambodia. I ain't got no parlay. I ain't got no parlay. Bieber at 30 pitches, y'all. Bieber at 30. The Mariners are being hard on the Bieber. Rivas hitting 100 in the ALCS. That's not great. He's up there 0-2. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. You just got struck out by the Beebs. Two-way. Two-way, Chet. Hello. Here's your Dodger like blue, says Sylvia G. Have you dined at RKC? I don't know what that is. My mama told me you better shop around. Val got that shirt at Ross dressed for less while shopping for discontinued Dodgers gear, says Kubler. I got this sumbitch at Walmart, okay? I got it at Walmart. Bouncer back to the pitcher. Throw to first. Cha! The Mariners, they get nada. They get nada in the top of the second. 4 hits, 1 run for the Mariners. 2 hits, 1 run for the Blue Jays. We go to the bottom of the second. Tied at 1, y'all. Tied at 1. CeeLo's my buddy. CeeLo is my buddy, Brian. Let's not talk crap about CeeLo. Val got that shirt. Never say never, Bieber. Spaghetti marinara double hits, says Darren McMaster Smith. Gotta say that Nintendo Switch is cool ass sponsor to have, says J.A. I think it looks stupid as hell on the uniform. I got a score there. Come on, Seattle, says Mick. Nothing worse than a sack bunt and then the next batter strikes out. Roadkill Cafe. No, I've never eaten there. Almost had a redo when Dodgers won on the pitcher's error. Yeah. Still right around that 500 number in the chat, y'all. 500. Up in here, up in here. I'm approaching 4,000 views. I don't know. I just don't have the algo for this ALCS. I just don't have it. He's good. Yeah, I like CeeLo. He's my buddy. He's killing it. He's killing it for these ALCS games. Absolutely killing it. But I beat his ass for the Dodgers, y'all. I beat his ass for the Dodgers. Lions 14, Bucks 3 at the half. I'm about to start wearing cutoff hoodies like Belichick, says Hammer. Roadkill is good, says Troy Morgan. Pass. Pass. Sacrifice bunts are a risk. One less out to use. Rick Kendall's chicken was my guess for RKC, a new trend to challenge the hot chicken shack craze. Circle K has the best Walmart shirts, Ben Hogan and Lee Jeans. Why pay more for the same stuff everyone else has? Says Ruben Alvarez. Valhalla is going to do the Silence of the Lambs dance after the game is over to impress the ladies like a preening peacock. What is Silence of the Lambs dance? Was there dancing in Silence of the Lambs? I don't remember them dancing. Val wearing his Goodwill shirt. You all shut your mouth about my shirt. I'm on 2 devices, says Brian. I'm here because my provider is down and I can't watch the damn game, says SD. Stickman, I love the gun talk. Believe it or not, being up in here in Canada, I was grandfathered into a handgun ownership program. I have a 44 mag, and my first name is Terry. So I'm Dirty Terry. No, pow, 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 pow. We're talking about a video game, Stickman, a video game. All right, Kirby, pitch 26, down low. Down low to Barger, the right fielder, the number 7 hitter. He is hitting 250 in this ALCS. He's up there with no outs, nobody on. Next pitch. 88 on the gun, a little changeup action. 1 ball, 1 strike. Val looks ready to play 18 holes. Silence of the dance. It's a good shirt, says Dree. Ooh, foul down the first base line. That was close, y'all. That was some close stuff. Buffalo Bill danced real freaky, Val, says Andre P. Silence of the Lambs dance. Val, have you played Battlefield 6? I play it every day, Danny Morales. I play it every day. I suck at it too. Really bad. Al's shirt looks like a confetti cake tablecloth. Wonder if Zig is okay, says Parsons. My bad, Cambodia gonna rogue, says Stickman. Next pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded. Fires. Naylor, nice pickup by the lefty. 1 away. 1 away, chat. I was watching a documentary about a Burger King man who was yelling on the airline. Very compelling. Kirsten, Kirsten putting up the chickens and then peacocks. I don't even know what that means, Kirsten. Why would those get put up there, Miss Kirsten? Kirsten, I got a joke. I got a chicken joke for you, Kirsten. Why, Kirsten, did the chicken cross the road? Kirsten. Because that's why I crossed it. It's the only joke I know. Ground ball right side. Line drive caught by Naylor. Caught by Naylor with that big first baseman's glove. 2-away. Valhalla Big Bro, ain't nothing wrong with goodwill. Goodwill is better than no will. I didn't buy my shirt at Goodwill, y'all. I bought it at Walmart. Kirsten putting up a big cock picture. Ground ball, left side, backhanded. Shortstop Crawford. Safe, he beats it out. He beats it out. So with 2 outs, single. I like that chicken joke. Is the plane gassed up? Says American made. Any idea who's starting pitcher for our boys in game 1? I'm going to bet Snell. I would guess Snell, Ryan. What do you think, chat? Who do you think the Dodgers will start in game 1? I think it has to be Snell. What do you call a run? What do you call a nun in a wheelchair? Oh, no. Where do wrestlers sleep at night? Oh, shit. We got jokes in the chat, y'all. Watch the blood pressure, says Parsons. Ross and Goodwill got some good clothes, says Danny Morales. Snellzilla. Kershaw. He better not pitch Kershaw in game 1. Takes the run. Inside here to Springer. So the lineup rolls over. Second time through. Kirby at 35 pitches. 2 away here with a runner on first. Valhalla still sweats to the oldies with Richard Simmons on VHS. Ground ball. Third base. The fire. All right, they get nada. We're through 2, chat. We are through 2 in Toronto. Blue Jays 1. Mariners 1. I'm going to drop a commercial here. You won't miss a thing. Oops, I messed that up, though. I messed that up, chat. Snell, Yamamoto, Glasnow, Ohtani. Someone's going to pop some tags, only $20. I'm going to pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Macklemore. Kepiana up in here. Valhalla got that shirt at a garage sale. What? Why? Is this pick on Valhalla Day? What is going on here? What is going on here? Mariners are acting like they want it today. Like watching the commercials because it means you get a penny from my viewing. This is Up in Smoke. It's a new moon, says Brian. It's a new moon. It's a new moon. Hit the like, subscribe for the new moon. Hit the like and subscribe for the tappity tappity tap of the new moon. Let's bring General Thor out here. We don't ever do that enough. We don't do that enough. Good eye to all. I have the image of Val dancing with Richard Simmons in my head now, says Chris L. In my tights too, in my socks. What do they call those? Leg warmers? In hot pink, y'all. Hot pink. Bodysuit. Stop picking on Valhalla and start picking on Big Zig. Yamanono. There's nothing wrong with Goodwill clothing. I'm sure he treated it for bugs before he brought it home. Why did Valhalla get fired doing orange juice commercials? Because he couldn't concentrate. This is Groovy Caps. Welcome to Valhalla Air. Val's favorite movie is Good Will Hunting. You son of... Oh my god. What up, Val? Walmart's the shit. Hey, Val, I watched... Wait. Hey, Val, I watched on Betmax, not VHS. Oh, Betamax. I don't think we ever had Betamax. No, I think we went VHS and then CD. We did have 8 tracks, though. We did have 8 tracks in the Mustang, y'all. In the red Mustang. Convertible. California love. Val, is that afro under that hat? I've got an afro, Tim. I do have an afro, brother. A cool ship horn reminds me of my old FFG I lived on for 3 years, says Steven. Beware of spam. Goodwill is just filled with chicks buying crap to spray with some sparkle paint and throw on Etsy. Snell gonna start for sure, says DK. Game 1. All right, who we got here? Rodriguez is at the plate, y'all, and I missed it because y'all are talking too much. Y'all are running your typey fingers too fast, and I'm trying to read them. Rodriguez just fouled that off the inside of his left leg. Training staff out there looking at him. The trainer says, hey, man, you okay? He's like, bitch, if I was okay, I wouldn't be leaned over in pain. You get your doctorate at, fool. Get the hell out of here so I can get back in the box. It's good, Gary. Betamax was a superior format. Afro's underrated. Val, would you ever live on a boat? I would love to. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. If I was filthy rich, Parsons, I would probably have a houseboat in Redondo Beach Marina. I would probably have a houseboat right there on Redondo Beach, Kings Harbor. And that's where I would have the yacht. I took my convertible out for a spin today in the beautiful California weather. Oh, check swing. Oh, the first base umpire says he didn't go around. And they don't like it in Toronto, y'all. And I hate this call. I think if that shit goes past the plate, that shit should be a strike. I think if it goes over the plate, it should be a strike. Outside ball. You got a Borat bathing suit there, Val? No. I wish I did, though. CO wishes I did, too. First cup of coffee for a new day. Free doesn't cost us anything, says Sylvia. I acquired some jewelry from a museum. Third base, long throw. Wait, was that foul? I think that was foul. I acquired some jewelry from a museum in Paris this past week. So, someone robbed the loo last night, right? Not the bathroom, the museum. Bob Ross style throw. Buccaneers touchdown. I still remember the day my stepfather came home with one of them froze back in the 70s, y'all. I still remember that day like it was yesterday. I was through. I was freaking through, y'all. I was like 8, and I thought that was the funniest shit I ever saw in my life. Grounded foul on the left side. This guy was a roofer, y'all, a tough guy. You know, arms like Popeye and fucking Garvey. And he comes rolling into the house one night with a full-on fro. This ball hit hard. Left center field. Gone. Rodriguez goes yard. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Two to one. West Coast. That is crazy. 439 to deep left center. Here in the top of the third. I acquired a case of micheladas. I will peddle them off if I don't finish them. I feel bad for all the old ladies who fell for the China dishware craze. How do you get that with no bat in his hand? I don't run that, Paul. That's run by MLB, that 3D stuff. That is run by MLB.com. Tell them, what is this? 1950? 1960? I'm thinking about peddling some micheladas in the LA area. Naylor rips it! Line drive for the second out to right field. He ripped it, though. He ripped it. Don't pull Bieber and lose this. That's fine, says Garth. That was some Ocean 11 stuff going on, stealing from one of the most famous museums in the world. I didn't read anything about it. I just remember seeing a headline. How do you hit that home run when he didn't have a bat in his hand? He's a badass. He's a badass, I guess. He must be some kind of a badass. Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded into a double play. The first pitch is inside the dust. They got to put some water at home plate, y'all. They got to water the dirt. It's a lot of dust. China plates value better than baseball cards and last longer, says Ruben. Game going down swinging to the last pitch. Thieves steal jewels from the Louvre Museum in Paris. Smoke is the leading suspect. Is that all they took was jewels? Isn't the Louvre where the Mona Lisa is? Kind of hard to hawk the Mona Lisa, I suppose, though. Just walk into a pawn shop in L.A., downtown L.A., with a picture of the Mona Lisa. Hey, man, what you give me for this? Pawn stars in fucking Vegas, walk in there. What you give me for this Mona Lisa? The 2-2! Up high ball. 7 minutes. It's going down. Yelling timber. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. I know you be listening to that some Keisha Hammer Time. I know you be bumping some Keisha in your pickup truck. Why did my phone ring? Jewels you can get rid of. The robbers also got a Picasso. Go price some Ohtani cards right now. I'll wait here. On October 19th, thieves disguised as work. Base hit, center field for Polanco. Mariners getting them hits today, y'all. 8 pieces of the French crown jewels from the Guy d'Apone of the Louvre in Paris, France. I know a friend who can paint you the Mona Lisa for $30, says Aunt G. They just took the jewels and disappeared on scooters. Wee, 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 wee. Swing and a miss by Arisa Arena. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first here in the top of the 3rd. What's up, gang? This is Sammy Boy Smith. Heard Torres saw everything. 4 minutes. Drip Show does Mona Lisas for $50. Get your Drip Show digital Mona Lisa print, y'all. $50. Yeah, I thought I deserved more accolades for my scooter noise, y'all. I thought I deserved a little bit more for that. I thought that was good shit. Good comedy. 2 away. Ooh, way outside. Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I put a smile on the Mona Lisa, says NG. That's in fact is exactly how the scooters sounded. Like, what the fuck, says Andre P. Beep, beep. Tell him to buy a Honda. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. They get one, yo. The Mariners get one in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-1. 2-1. Seattle. Zig is probably at work breaking shit, yo. He is at work breaking shit. $50 make you holler. CNN was saying that it looked amateur because the thieves dropped some of the jewels, but I think that shows the opposite. That means they were disciplined to move on despite the small misstep. Too bad there wasn't a sequel to the Mona Lisa. You made my daughter laugh, says Aunt G. I want a personalized drip show of Val hanging in my crib. Just like this, Theo. Just like this. It's like this. Big 4 by 3 foot Val pointing at you. Or put it in your bathroom, Theo. Right by the shitter, and I'll just look at you. Like that, Theo. Get that one. He's throwing gas. Poor Zig, my heart bleeds. Poor fella. The bitchy Lisa was indeed painted, but nobody wants to come look at it. Kingston says he's throwing gas. I'd buy one, says Aunt G. Hang it right across from the shitter, Theo. I'm just going to stare at you. This got fun fast, says Ruben. And Napoleon bought Josephine all that crap, and she still hated his ass. Mona Lisa to Pisa. Hey, Valhalla, I think maybe it will be our Dodgers and the Mariners, says Leon. Inspector Clouseau is on the case. Val, maybe get a drip to do a portrait of Zig, then we don't need to see him on the stream anymore. Oh man, that's so harsh, man. That is so mean. Well, man is just trying to come back up in the YouTube world, and you just absolutely murdering him. Bad dose. What is this? What is going on here? Wendy's, what is Wendy's doing with Frosties? Wendy's is doing some fancy ass Frosties, y'all. What is going on? Kirby back out there, pitch 37, send it. Up high ball here to Lucas, who's 0 for 1. He is 0 for 1, y'all. What fun today? It was fun today in the chat. Inside ball. Epi Rob is a bad boy, says Hope. COO went to sleep, y'all. She said, my fun meter is pegged. I'm out. Doses. Up high, called strike here. Watch the 3D for a minute, y'all. Watch the 3D for a minute. Imagine a food ad grabbing Val's attention. You shut your mouth, Rob, you peckerwood. Ford left his Kong ball right in the middle of my path to the kitchen. I almost broke a hip, y'all. I almost broke my fucking hip going into the kitchen. It's a black Kong ball in a dark hallway. That dog trying to kill me, y'all. Fouled straight back by Luke's. 608 up in here, up in here. Wendy's is making an end run around DQ's market share. Looks like it. Getting open, y'all. Swing and a miss. Struck him up. Take a seat over there. Do better, bro, says PMG. PMG, I am the nice Valhalla. I am the nice Valhalla, but I would like to send out a cheer to you, sir. PMG, I got 3 letters for you. GFY. Fly ball, right field, caught. For the second out. For the second out. That's my message to you, PMG. GFY. At 6 p.m. power nap for the COO, VST Studios has plenty of bunks. Send Val a message if you want to rent one. Good thing you didn't trip on that Kong Dong. It's a ball, fool. Thor embezzling by day, insurance fraud by night. What a dog. He got timed out for that. I felt he was talking to me. Do better, bitch, if you don't think I'm doing well. GFY. GFY, bitch. You don't need to come in here and tell me what you think. I don't give a shit what you think. Wendy's fries are soggier than a wet paper towel. Hey, Val, if I send you $1, will you turn on the light for Thor? I don't want him to get hurt. That fool's in the bed with the COO. He went to go take a nap. What's the count? It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kirk. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball, left side. Actually, that was a line drive to short for the third out. We're going to the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Going to the fourth. 2-1. Mariners. I'm going to drop a commercial. You won't miss a thing. I think he was talking to the ball players. Well, fuck him then. He shouldn't have said it. Thor has mod privileges, so talk about him with some respect, says Theo. Facts. Facts. I just timed him out, y'all. I just timed him out. I didn't ban his ass. I didn't ban him. Val, the customer is always right. Or you do not know that. Do better, freaky boy. F that guy. F that guy. I might go find him now and throw him out of here for good. Just because you guys are pissing me off too. I just ripped a fart too. What do you think of that, chat? Be better. I just ripped a good one too, y'all. Damn. Damn, just wallowing in my own smell. All for you, y'all. Is that why you were going over the ban list the other day? What? No, I was going over it the other day because apparently Big Zig on his regular account is not allowed to get in here. Val, he's lawyering up. Yeah, F that guy. F that guy. Your mojo is strong today, Kimosabi. John Miller in the house. What's up, John? Maybe the do better dude just prefers mellow yellow. I'm a mellow yellow that sings acapella. TMI, TMI. Better go to the head. Make sure it wasn't a leaker. Hey, buddy. I got that sphincter control. Sphincter control, y'all. Don't be worrying about that. That shit's on lock. That shit is on lock. It is all controlled. I forgot that girl's name that was in here earlier, but I sense some hostility, says Parsons. What happened with Zig? He's working. He has to work for Game 7 of his favorite team. Evening, says Word Salad. This is classic Val sports stuff. Let them use all those arms up. Fully rested Dodgers. Mwah. Says Bryant. Mwah. I ran off 50, y'all. That was my fault. I think my fart talk and the quick banning of LMQ pissed some people off. Circle K Sharts. It's as if Uncle Dirty was live streaming your favorite sports ball contest. It's such a shame Zig isn't here with us. Just saying, says Parsons. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss by Suarez, the number 6 hitter, who's 1 for 1 today. The Toronto bullpen is getting busy. Varland, the righty, is up. Varland is up. Worst fart food. Burger King onion rings, Ruben. Burger King onion rings. Struck him out. Take a seat over there. 1 away. Game 7 scouting these guys for the series. Gruff but lovable. The Burger King onion rings, though, Ruben. And the old recipe, not the one that they changed a couple years ago, but the old recipe, Burger King onion rings, I couldn't stand to be around myself. I wonder how he feels about his NBA streams. When you grow up with a town with 3 last names and 24 total teeth, you pick up some folk wisdom, says Hammer Time. Fermented bean paste. Never forget Game 5 last year's series. Been here since. I've been here the whole time, John. Asparagus? Ooh. I don't eat that shit. You gonna drip for show with the BK? Swing and a miss by Crawford. 2-2. 2-2. White Castle onions have the same effects as Kubler. Foul back. You guys sure do a lot of bodily function research. I will give you that. Hey, we are deep thinkers, though. Valhalla Sports Talk is the home of the deepest thinking and fully researching chat on the YouTube, yo. We don't be fucking around in here. Bernie Mac. Shout out to Bernie Mac. Down low ball. Asparagus will make your urine stink. I don't eat them little trees. Not gonna lie, I grab a McRib every year. Guilty pleasure, says Hammer Time. Here we go. Fastball. Corner. He bobbles it. Crawford rolling into second. Shoots an arrow. Shoots an imaginary arrow. 1 out. Runner on second. Mariners trying to score again. Look at that. That's like my golf shot, y'all. That's like my golf shot on the tee, except right-handed. It goes the other way. It slices the other way. I'm not that deep, Val, says Corber. Good night, up in smoke. Val, you're on the Ozempic, but eating McDonald's, that's like wiping before you shit. I know, dude. I think they canceled my Ozempic today. I think they canceled it. No pickles. No pickles, Benjamin. Shoots and ladders. Burger King onion rings are like used diaphragms from the 70s. Thank God we shitting and not throw it up. 1-2 here to Rivas, the number 6 hitter. Or the number 8 hitter. Christian Perez, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Chutes and Ladders is better than Candyland. I don't agree, Cubeware. I don't agree. I disagree. Respectfully disagree. That's a tough call, Q. Swing and a miss! Take a seat over there. Rivas strikes out for the second out of the top of the 4th. Bratwurst and sauerkraut is my bomb inducer. Andre says people need to start getting timed out at this point. What do you know? I almost fell off my fucking chair. You made me so angry, Andre. I almost fell off my chair. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. We had snakes and ladders. What the fuck is shoots? Those were little games, like kiddie games. Candyland pole. Shits and splatters. Ball outside here to Robles, the number 9 hitter. He is 0 for 1 today. He comes up with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. They got a runner standing on second, and that Blue Jay bullpen has Varland up. Down low. I am a retired merchant mariner, so that's my choice, the Mariners. Says Nicholas Fredo. Stratego. Monopoly is a man's game. What does the P stand for? Peckerwood. Snakes and Ladders, ancient India game. Adored Stratego. 3D freezing, is it? I actually need it to freeze a little. 3-1, 3-1. All right, that manager for the Jays is on the top step, y'all. He's about to go get the Beebs. He's about to cancel the concert. He walked him. He walked him. So they're going out to get him. They're going to go out and pull the Beebs. A little bit smoother, I might be high. That guy from the Kiss died. My old religious neighbor told me it meant King K something in Satan's service. I don't know what that means. Ace freely rip. Monopoly is the real game to play in life. Think about it, Scoreboard. Pickled eggs and lager beer. Yo, Pinkus. Pinkus, bro. I like some of the beaten path games like Masterpiece and Payday. I think I played Payday, but I don't remember it. I do remember Stratego. Any chess players in the chat? Dog catcher? Any big chess players in the chat? Is you is or is you ain't? Looking for my baby. Keep it simple, stupid. Pinkus. I loved Masterpiece. I like Chinese checkers. Zachary Trevino, is there a way to prolong the football scores from rotating at the bottom? Would rather see the baseball info. No, that's all I got, bro. That's all I got, Zachary. Parsons plays chess. Payday a candy bar. I played lots of backgammon. What would an evening be without your game announcement? Yeah, buddy, says Anthony Calderon. I play chess. Who wants some? Says Andre P. Risk was a good game. Uno. I liked Uno too. Connect 4. Hungry, Hungry Hippo. I retired from chess years ago. Chinese checker stinks, says Joel. Dominoes. John Millerick says, guess who? The Elephant Man. Oh, wait. Sorry, Summer. I meant Mastermind. I love playing cribbage with my pappy. Drew Diz is a chess player. Scrabble. Loved me some Scrabble too, yo. I did love some Scrabble. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. First pitch from Varlander. Thrown strike. Changeup to Julio Rodriguez is 2 for 2 today. No ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. This is outside. Either way, a damn good series. Both strong teams. The Dodgers are phenomenal. They should move back to Brooklyn. I love strip poker, says Parsons. Ground ball, left side. Fielded over to first. And they get him. Woo! Woo, the Jays get out of that one without giving up another one. That was big. That was big. We go to the bottom of the 4th, chat. Bottom of the 4th, 2-1. Mariners, Game 7, ALCS. A trip to the World Series on the line. Trip to the World Series on the line to play the Dodgers starting on Friday night in Game 1. Co-ed Twister. I played Word Feud on my phone. Smear the Queer. Come on, bro. Bye, John. Bet Parsons played a lot of Doctor. Played some old school marbles. I played some marbles. I played some marbles there in Hawthorne. In the dirt on the playground, yo. I remember marbles. I had some marbles. We had beer games growing up, but I forgot them all probably because of too much beer. I want to try that dart game old people in the Midwest play in church basements. What the hell is that? What does what mean? Mousetrap. I remember Mousetrap. Marbles, bitch. Marbles. Not everything has to be inappropriate, Parsons, okay? Marbles, the game marbles. They probably didn't have those in Australia, y'all, because you'd be bent over and that kangaroo going to come up behind you and take it to Pound Town. That's probably why you don't play marbles in Australia. Them kangaroos be sneaking up on you and grabbing your ass going to Pound Town. Mousetrap is a Rube Goldberg device made into a game. I know how to play chess, not always win though. I gotta play the Jackson 5 this time of the month, if you know what I mean. Some version of baseball, but with a bug dartboard and larger darts. Val doesn't play the anti-gay stuff, so unless you want to gobble nuts, chill. Yeah, let's not do that, y'all. I don't know what the point is for it. Listen, don't talk to me like that. Who do you think you are, Big Zig? Canadian here living in Australia. Let's go Blue Jays is Penny Hines. Or Penny Haynes. Welcome, Penny. Welcome, Penny. Do not give Parsons your address, Penny. He's close by. He is close by. Creeper alert. Put it in the cup. I make my pawns into arrows. It's the best chess strategy. Jacks? I never played no jacks. I stepped on some as a kid, though. And that shit hurts. Go Jays, says Vincent, the sleeper son. Both of these teams playing right now really desperately want to extend the extra innings. 15 innings minimum. I wouldn't be shocked if we go extras. All right, they're interviewing the Toronto manager on Fox right now. Varsho is out there at the plate. It's 1-for-1. Kirby at 50 pitches and a swing and a miss by Marshall. Let's go back to that 3D, y'all. I forgot. Ever play Pinochle? I have not, Al. Never played no Pinochle. I did play some gin though. Did play some gin. Nothing like standing on Lego. Oh, jacks are worse, bro. They got two pointy ends. What the hell is that, Hammer? Anybody ever play Captain Dickhead? Kubler says tic-tac-toe. I saw two dudes in Battlefield playing tic-tac-toe on a wall today with with machine guns. They were back at home base playing tic-tac-toe with machine guns. Win, lose, or draw? I want Toronto so the Dodgers can sweep at home. It's a drinking game, says Hammer. Struck him out. Take a seat over there. One away. Tic-tac-toe is the crosses and knots in the UK. I think Ed that, and he won big time. Creepy crawlers. What about a barrel of monkeys, y'all? Remember the barrel of monkeys? Where you had to hook them? You had to hook them, and whoever had the most? I don't think many people played it, though. I think they just would mess with the monkeys. No, this is game 7, Aliska. This is game 7. Whoever wins this is going to play the Dodgers. Dodgers too strong for whatever team wins today, says Danny. Hungry, hungry hippos. I'm back, Valhalla. The Bucks are getting killed. Barrel of monkeys were the most legit, says Parsons. I love that game, Val, says Kepiana. I still have them. Do you really? They were red, right? The bucket and the monkeys were red? Pops with a hard pack of cigarettes. Uh, just like the World Series, Aliska, it'll be 2 games, 3 games, 2-3-2. 2-3-2. There are also 2 names for Rochambeau. Push button ratchet ring toss. How many in the chat had those lawn darts? How many in the chat actually owned real outlawed before they were outlawed lawn darts? Let me throw a pointed piece of steel over there at my best friend here at the beach. Hangman, Chicken Limbo, Blue Barrel, multicolor monkeys. I thought they were all red. I had to stretch Armstrong. I cut that motherfucker open. I cut him open. I cut my stretch Armstrong, y'all. I had to know. I had to know what was inside, y'all. Where you make your own plastic bugs, that toy was epic. Nothing like molten plastic. What was that called? That was Cooties. I owned me some lawn darts, says Torpor. We did. Extremely dangerous, says Corber. America's safest game. I had Pogs. I had Pogs. A Meshaho. I had some. Crazy times. Ripped! Base hit right center for Barger. 2 out single. Toronto trying to get it back. I think my uncles did, Val, says Kepi. After our softball game at the Senior World Games, played nickel ante poker. Doesn't get any better. Slingshots. Don't break the. I remember "Don't Break the Ice." Hitting it with that little hammer. We had lawn darts. It's not a share. Oh, right up the middle. Fielded by the second baseman, and they go to first. A double play. A double play to end the fourth. We go to the fifth. Seattle 2, Toronto 1. I'm going to drop a commercial. You won't miss a thing. I totally remember "Break the Ice" hammer. It's crazy. These kids don't know, y'all. They don't know nowadays. They don't know how cool we had it. Don't wake the dragon. Some Lincoln Logs. Had some of them too. Amazing some of us are still around. Absolutely. Mattel handheld electric baseball and football. I was a monster on the football one, Cubler. 3 dots, bitch. 3 dots. 3 dots up and down. So what was in the Stretch Armstrong? It was just like a clear goo. My son even had Lincoln Logs. I got him some. That was like one of his first toys. I was driving when I heard you say marbles. Marbles every morning in the trees dirt in grade school, East Los Angeles. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So, what did you keep your marbles in, Gary? Mine were kept in a Crown Royal bag. Mine were in a Crown Royal bag. So you got a kid that's maybe what, 6, 7 years old, walking to school with his backpack and his Crown Royal bag in his hand, full of marbles. Mexican jumping beans, playing giant Jenga. It's for when you're drunk. Remember those balsa wood airplanes with the rubber band? I almost took my aunt's eye out with one of those. I don't remember Mexican jumping beans. I thought it was just a box with a bean in it that was bouncing around. I kept my marbles in my pants, Val. Ping pong table. You are black. Holy shit, says Andre P. Lamest toys of my childhood were the pet rocks and invisible dogs. Marble bags. I think the druggies use the Crown Royal bags for something too. I think they still do. I have a police officer that I follow on the Tiki Talkie, and she always says that if she comes into a house or checks your car and sees a Crown Royal bag, your ass is grass and you're probably going to jail. You're probably going to jail. Swing and a miss here by the big dumper, who's 0 for 2 today. Varlander out there. If you had a Crown Royal bag for your marbles, you were the cool guy, says Steven. About a lot of those little parachute jumping guys. They always worked like crap. Fly ball, right field. The dumper goes yo. We caught it. No, it's the bullpen caught it. Home run for the big dumper. 5th home run of the postseason. And Seattle pushes the lead to 3. Pushes it to 3, chat. "400 feet to deep right center for Cal Raleigh. Naylor, right field, caught for the first out. Naylor pops out to right. What's going on, Ruben? Dumper finally comes through. Packaged wood and chalkboard airplanes. They were cool. Nerd. This is Danny Martinez. Fell down at the plate. Blue Jays fans are getting that icky feeling right now, says Summerobe. So why should the Dodgers face the Little Mermaid Mariners or the BJs? I said I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Inside ball. Anyone blow fire like Gene Simmons with charcoal lighter fluid and a stick? So dumb. I never did. I saw on Talk there's a version of Rock'em Sock'em Robots now that has real swords and balloons. I've seen that. There's a lot of good hammer ground out to the right side there, 2 away. There's a lot of good TikToks hammer about Battlefield 6, bro. That one where the guy's like, hey, how's the war going? And the guy says, I can't wait to get home to my mother. And then, bam, it's gone. Big Zig would have had a Canadian, a shit Canadian toys. Moose and ladders. Moose and ladders. You know Big Zig for Halloween was a Canadian Mountie, y'all. You know it. Swing and a miss by Arisa Reina. Is the 3D behind me now? No. Next pitch. Ground ball, foul, left side. Yep. World Series game 1 is Friday. My daughter is a fire eater. Uncle Fester's light bulb was cool. Any sword swallowers in the chat? Parsons is. Parsons is a sword swallower. Fly ball. Second base. High. Got it. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 Mariners. 3-1 Mariners. 6.99. I bet Val used a Bic lighter on some of that BK onion ring exhaust. I did light I tried to build a model of the Midway when I was a little kid, y'all. And I had a little temper. I had a little bit of a temper as a Ute. I had worked really hard and took my time building a model of the Midway aircraft carrier. And I was working on the flight line. The jets were completed. I'd painted all the little tiny jets. Perfect. Beautiful. And I fucked up the flight line. And when I tried to correct it, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. And I lost my shit, went inside, stole the old man's lighter fluid and his lighter, and I lit the fucking Midway on fire in my backyard. I used way too much lighter fluid. I almost set the grass on fire. But Timothy, Ziggy not here. I missed a sub or something. Love the Valhalla stories. Where's the guy who was confident the Blue Jays were taking today's game? It was me. 3X Nate. It was me. I spent at least 3 weeks on this fucking thing, y'all. 3 weeks on the Midway, and I screwed up the flight deck. I want to make a PVC potato bazooka. Mexican cherry bombs blowing up 2-liter Coca-Cola in plastic milk jugs. Not the Midway. Tell us about the sheep story in the army. Do you sing taps while it was blazing? No, I was in a full rage, Mark. I was in a full on rage. I was probably 15. I was probably 15 and I was in a full straight on rage. Model funny cars. Good thing lighter fluid wasn't around when you were mad at Bobblehead Francis. We had movie Roller Coaster with George Segal in television. Reckon Val went red. Best story ever, says Kirsten. I was so mad, Kirsten. I was so mad. I had worked so hard and so diligently and so perfectly. The little teeny fucking brushes. Hating these fighter jets. Or the Baba Black Sheep planes. Ruben Alvarez, a $5. Valhalla Holla. In the honor of the Midway. Misspent youth. I still have my Pinewood Derby car. I have my sons. I have my sons in the tavern. Should have used a plumbing fluid. Val, I only carried 3 in my pocket daily. They were my win. Wait. 3 in my pocket daily. They were my win bulls. I didn't collect your marbles. I took your delicious frickin' coffee cake, period. Huh? Rebel USS Arizona. It came out pretty good, says Mark. Oh my God, Skeppy. Having a firecracker blow up your hand is a feeling you never forget, says Steven. I had a kind of firecracker story called Strike. My firecracker story was as an adult. We had a lady we worked with, Elvia, and me and my buddy Dwayne, who was my roommate when I first bought the house, the first house I bought. We were driving by Elvia's house, who we both worked with, and we tried to throw a little M80 out at her to scare the shit out of her while she was gardening in her front yard. I was driving, and my buddy lit it, and he dropped it in the car, in my Ford Ranger. And that's a loud noise when them some bitches go off in your car. Happy Monday, says Ryan. That is why they kept the glue away from us. We would be high as shit. Fouled off. I did some cars too, Steven. I did a lot of models. I must admit, it's hard to imagine Val not having a temper. What's going on here? Sorry, y'all. I lost my train of thought. 0-1 here to Springer. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That firecracker effed me up. Bad to include the ringing in my ear. Ford Ranger. What's that song, Chet? What is that song about the Ford Ranger? Struck him out. Take a seat over there. We ain't even on 3D, y'all. I'm fucking this whole show up. Fucking the whole show up. I almost had 700 in this bitch. The most first mistake people make painting models is not thinning the paint down. Yeah, me. I get it now. I get it. Val sidetracked himself. Happens. It happens, and I'm unsupervised right now, y'all. I'm unsupervised. I don't have my dog. It's just me. It's just me on a damn Monday night. I'm working on a 37 Ford pickup, says Jeremy. Fireworks illegal in Australia. Is that a recent thing after those big fires, Rob, or have they always been illegal there? We used to ditch high school with an older friend and drink beers. I ditched often. I ditched often. My GPA bouncer short. They tagged second. A double play by Seattle. Wow. A double play by Seattle. We go to the sixth. 3-1 Mariners. 3-1 Mariners. Mariners trying to punch their ticket to the 2025 World Series. We make our own fireworks in New Zealand, although fireworks are still legal here. I remember blowing up a F4J Phantom with M80s. Is Thor the on on the lockdown or on the down low? Thor loves the nap, Ruben. If it's a nap going on by anybody, he wants to be there. He wants to be there. I can remember as a young kid having them from the local milk bar, but maybe 40 plus years. Hey, you watch yourself going back down that hall. Thor might take another crack at it, says Andre P. I picked it up, fool. You think I am stupid? I picked that shit up and put it away. I hid it under the couch. I kicked it under the couch so he can cry about it later. It's my way of letting him know that shit don't work. I just built the Aurora Wolfman for Halloween. Anybody doing anything for Halloween? I feel like I should go get a mask or something. Are the Dodgers going to be playing on Halloween night? Forge your own excuses. You need to visit Robert. It's a beautiful place. That's right, Vol. Keep handling yours, brother. Appreciate your time. Appreciate it, Gary. I guess he's a dream protector. He pretends he's protecting you. But that bitch, he's asleep before you are when you take a nap. He goes to sleep before you do. Fireworks are illegal in Vegas, but you can go to the Paiute Reservation to buy fireworks and set them off there. I'm going to an offensive costume party, says Hammer. The 31st is Friday, on a Friday night. Yeah, so we won't even get to the 31st, right, chat, with the World Series? We won't even get that far through the month. It's the 20th. Well, it's going to be close. It's going to be close, chat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, October 24th is game 1. Game 2 is October 25th. Game 3 would be October 27th. Game 4, October 28th. Game 5 would be the 29th. Game 6 would be Friday, October 31st. So we're probably not going to get there, right? Are we? All right, Suarez. Fly ball, left field, left center, shallow. Hot for the first out here in the top of the 6th. Dodgers going to steamroll the World Series. Yeah, games. If it was a game 6, it would be on the 31st. That ain't. I don't know. I don't know, yo. All right, Crawford. First pitch ripped, backhanded by the second baseman, bobble, and they get him at first for the second out. Two away here. Is it 2-2-1-1-1? I thought it was 2-3-2. Memory lane is awesome. Who works fate report cards to give to your parents? Um, I'm not going to admit or deny, Timothy Phillips, that I might have changed some D minuses and C minuses into D pluses and C pluses. I will not confirm nor deny. They thought they were slick when they went to those printed out ones, too. I just used a typewriter. And put that shit in sideways. Had to check the mail. Says, oh. When they went to those little things that printed the shit off, remember? There won't be a game 6 of Sammy Boy Smith. Weird enough, I never got a grade I never got a grade that was a minus grade. I never got a minus grade. It was always a plus. Popped up. Man, quick inning. Quick inning for the Jays. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Mariners 3, Blue Jays 1. I always aim for 66. It's easy to change to an 88. 232, says Al. Yeah, that's what I thought, y'all. Mariners strike out a lot, sixth in strikeouts. So Ohtani, Glass, now Snell are top 3 in Ks. Dodgers licking their chops, says Stephanie. We had alumni that worked at the district and post office. We knew when the drop was about when to run home. I might have known the same thing, Ruben. Those doctored Hawthorne Elementary report cards are in a box in Val's attic. I don't have them. I think my mom does, though. Anybody else have a fake ID? I never had a fake ID. Never had a fake ID. They would sell you booze back in those days. They'd sell you a little bit of booze at the liquor store, some smokes if you wanted them. They didn't have all these cameras and shit back then. Either one of these teams will beat them LA boys either way, says Karen Ray. 323 cheeseburger combo. I skipped school once and went to my girlfriend's school. The principal said, "You skipped school." And I said, "No, I didn't. I just didn't go to my school." I have one now. I go around Australia as Jeff Cran. 597 in the house. We got almost 14,000 views. I usually had a decent grade, but always had double unsatisfactory marks for taking too much and being a classroom disturbance, says Phillips. No such thing as an F plus. My fake ID cost me like $200, but it was legit and totally scannable. The fact that we are all so confident we will win easily makes me nervous, says Andre. You and me, bro. I used a buddy's military ID he had from basic. Everybody looked the same with the shaved head. I tell everyone I am an island boy. Aaron doesn't like any LA teams. Who asked you? Who asked you, fool? Who asked you? I will call CNN, says Obe. As a kid, my mom used to give a note to get her beer at the store. All right, Guerrero Jr. here, y'all. Toronto got to start thinking about getting back in this bitch. Vlad, though, 6 home runs in the postseason. This might be the guy to do it. The 1-0 to Vlad. Up high, called strike. No, I think he stumbled into the one he wanted to stumble into. He said, "Let me go start some shit up in this bitch." I don't know. I just don't want to see LA win, says Karen. My dad was the principal, and I snuck to my girlfriend's house, and she caught us in the act. Oh no, lemon drop! Welcome to the Berserkers, General Thor. We proud. I was 6'4" in high school, so I just look at the newsstand in the beer store and make a clever comment about the housing market, and usually that would pass. The ultimate your mama gave you a note burn. Blue Jays have a similar offense to the Brewers. They don't strike out a lot. 2-2 to Guerrero. Grounded foul. 2024 will be the last title for the Dodgers ever. You shut your mouth. You shut your dirty whore mouth, Karen Ray. Damn, we had fun. Everybody was something. Never got caught in the act. Or do orgies count? Weirdo. Number 17 from the Dodgers is going to go yard again in the World Series is Danny, 725. Gracia. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Fouled back by Guerrero. Dirty whore mouth. Wow. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No personal attacks, y'all. Unless your name is Karen, then you could call whoever you want. I don't give a shit. Val, can you talk to me like that, please? I'm almost there. Silence. I'm just gonna give you the silent treatment, Andre P. Point and laugh. Point and laugh, Andre P. That's what I'm doing. Struck him out. Take a seat over there, V lad. Woo is the new pitcher. Woo is the new pitcher for the Mariners. It's all fun and games. Don't be surprised when the Dodgers go for that three-peat. Spin the bottle with the neighborhood hottie. Baseball was already ruined. The Dodgers saved it, says Johnny Shades. Ooh, Kirk. Ball to start him off. I love Valhalla either way. Just because I don't like LA doesn't mean nothing. Matt the Racer fouled off. Even if they weren't hotties, says Rob Parsons. Somebody gotta love the dirty legs, y'all. Somebody gotta love them dirty legs. Dodgers bullpen will be a much better next year, and we should have a better right-handed power hitter to replace Conforto. Pham, maybe. I don't want Tommy Pham anywhere near the Dodgers. I don't want him anywhere near the Dodgers. I think that guy meant spin the bottle with the community bicycle. Outside ball. Hey now, that I finished a beer, where's the dude that was with you last night? Reserving judgment right now, says Ruben. Leapfrog, says Jeff. Oh, Kirk, center field, drops in. Drops in a 1-out single for Kirk. I think that won somebody their parlay that I was worried about. I was worried about somebody's parlay that had Kirk for a base hit. I think it was Hammer. Dodgers are going to get Tank Skubal. What? Conforto is being replaced, says Parsons? We're going to get rid of Tanner Scott, says Johnny Shades. Well, Conforto we know is gone, y'all. So we need a left fielder. I heard that they're going to go after Tucker from the Cubs. That's what I heard. I heard the Dodgers are going to be all in on Tucker from the Cubs. All right, this Woo guy is at 24 pitches. Varsho coming up to the plate with 1 out and a runner on first. Toronto needs 2 for the tie, 3 for the lead. Game 7, y'all. Win or your season's over. Win or your season's over. Spanky can catch. Bring him home, somebody, says Armando. Double play coming up, says Danny. Varsho ready. Lefty righty. Inside ball. He will not be back, says Parsons. Gonna be an expensive left fielder, says Johnny Shades. What about that Japanese Babe Ruth guy? He don't play left, but he could probably. Hit hard, right field. Line drive. Cut. Two-way. Two-way. I kind of miss Jack Flaherty. This is Callie Jen. I liked Jack Flaherty too, Callie. I did. What happened to Kim? He's still on the roster. If Tucker takes a 4 or 5 year deal, maybe. Flaherty is garbage, says Johnny Shades. Blue Jays are going to throw in the towel, says Yogi D's nuts. Clement, 0 for 2. Down low ball. Down low ball. Start him off. Clement is 0 for 2. Line out, fly out. This guy has been a spark plug for the Jays this entire postseason. Next pitch, ground ball, left side. They go to 2 for the easy one. And we go to the 7th, chat. Go to the 7th. The Mariners 3, Blue Jays 1. I'm going to drop a commercial. You won't miss a thing. And I have to use the restroom. So I'll be right back. Right after I type this 3. Music! All right, I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Let all the streamers know that are kicking my ass. I don't like the 232. Why is the end of stream music on? Jay's running out of gas. I don't know. How many likes we got, chat? We're through 5. Do we have 300 likes? Nope. Nope. Y'all didn't get in my pocket. Nobody got in my pocket on this night. Blue Jays running out of gas. Yeah. They better get it going. Game 1, 7 Eastern. 7 Eastern on Fox. It'll be in LA if the Mariners win. It'll be in Toronto if the Jays win. Robles at the plate. First pitch from Gausman is inside for a ball. Who's the best starting pitcher for the big bullpen innings? Says Ray Barrios. Have some spare gas left. So I took a piss. Remember disappearing all day as a kid? It was all good. No checking in, no nothing. Just be home around when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down on the western town. Valhalla Sports Talk comes to my door. Outside ball. Coverage starts at 7. Parents had no clue what we were doing. Yeah, they be throwing everything out there, Ray. They be throwing everybody out there. The 2-1 right downtown. Bang. 2-2. Four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. Oh, my goodness. I'm well behind the 3D now. Next pitch. Hit hard. Foul, left side. Oofda. Dodgers World Series tickets are expensive. What's the MLB record for a home run in a row? Wonder how Zeg is feeling right now. Hopefully. Come on, Parsons. You mean, bro? Wu hasn't pitched in a while. Is that a remote in your pocket or? Danny Martinez. Bet 600 on the Jays. Craig Hot Rod in the house. He didn't go around full count here. To Robles, the number 9 hitter. A lot of long faces in the stands in Toronto. Vladdy cursed them by wearing that Leafs jersey before the game. Is that what he went in on? All right, he walks him. Free base. Free base. How come your boy only hit 3 homers, not 4? Let's go. What's up, Craig? Mariners are built to beat the Dodgers playoffs. No wonder you're scared wishing for Toronto. Love your review. Thank you for showing. All respects, but this is Seattle's time. Say goodbye to your $600, says Robert Abate. Hey, COO. How was your nap? She gave me the grumpy look, chat. The grumpy one. Ground ball, shortstop. They go to 2 for 1. 1 for 2. Jays double play. Jays double play here in the top of the 7th. Elliptic Muffin. Welcome to the Berserkers, General Thor. We proud. Mariners ain't winning shit, says Parsons. Rather face the Jays than the Mariners. Dodgers pitching going to shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down. Bassett up in the Jays bullpen. The righty. A grumpy nap, says Mick. Yeah, she got that grump on, y'all. I'm looking at her right now. You want a piece of me, COO? You want a piece of me, girl? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Hey, COO. Will you bring me one of them sips? Baby? Will you bring me one of them big sips? Come on, baby. Johnny says you guys swear the Mariners won already. If the Jays walk this off, I'm going to troll you Mariners fans for life. All right, it's a Naylor at the plate here. He's 1 for 3, 2 balls, no strikes. Down low ball. As a Dodger fan, I'd be way more nervous to face the Jays than the Mariners, but anything can happen in baseball. Uh-oh, 3D just broke. 3D broke. I'm blaming the COO. Outside ball, he walked him. Free base. Free base, chat. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. I'm gonna refresh this 3D. I mean the game too, baby. Thank you, baby. You the bestesses. You the bestesses. I'm sorry your nap sucked. Let's try to get this TV going a little faster too, y'all. What you say? Hey, what you say? Oh, 'cause you only knew well. Hey, Valhalla. Hey, what you say? Jason Derulo. Who dis? Polanco, the number 4 hitter. 1 for 3. Gaussman. Pitch 15. Called strike down low. Called strike down low. Oh my goodness. 3D might be behind. 3D might be behind. I might be able to sync this bad boy up perfect like. Eric Martinez, welcome to the Berserkers. Oh shit, we're synced. We're synced, baby. Just close the door, Thor, if you want to get to your drinking water. Don't trip on your ball you tried to kill me with. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Down low ball. Down low ball. I say no, says Robert Abate. Shouting like a melody in my head. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2-2. Go M, says Kenneth Garrow. All right, so we're going with the margarita today, y'all. Another one. Another strawberry margarita. Stupid autocorrect. I said moms. Mamas. 2-2. 2 outs. 2 on. Ground ball, right side. Fielded. Over to first. Seattle gets nothing. Seattle gets nothing, y'all. And it's time that we stretch. Mommy some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I never get back, so let's root Dodgers. Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. So we root for the Dodgers. They don't win, it's a shame. Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. I am a refined Robert Abate. I am a refined gentleman. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ball game. Play ball chat. 720 up in here. We're still in a commercial here, but my man is waiting to get into the box. Dodgers 4-win sweep against these boring teams, says Craig Hotrod. Cool beans, says Robert Abate. So I took a I took a certification test today and didn't stay, and I passed in almost half the allotted time. Excuse me. All right, 17,000 views, y'all. 17,000. A long cry from them Dodger streams. 28,003 on the sub counter. We are currently at 217 members. So the Berserker count 28-3 Freddy. V homie count 217. All right, here we go. We ready to go. Woo still out there. First pitch. Inside ball. Inside ball here to Barger, the 7-hitter, who's 1 for 2 today. Toronto needs some runs, y'all. Toronto chasing 2 for the tie, 3 for the lead. Next pitch. Fouled off into the wild blue yonder. Seattle got some dude up in the pen. Bizardo the righty is up in the Seattle pen. Woo is currently pitching Woo. 30 pitches. See what I did there? Up high ball. Put your 3D on a plane ride. We're synced up, fool. Wake him up, says Brian. Snack time. Chick twisties and a Coke Zero. A Boomer Baseball. My best view is like 30 plus on my baseball card channel. Just did old school cards and nonsense, says Boomer Baseball. Welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome to the stream. Toronto about to score some runs and make this a game, says Johnny Shades. The Dodgers are going to go back-to-back with another World Series Valhalla. Inside ball. They walked him. Free base. Tying run coming to the plate for the Blue Jays. Itch and Woo. Very clever, Valhalla. I know, DC. I know, buddy. I know. I thought about that 2 innings ago when he first came in. I thought, how can I get some pitch and woo in here? VST is a no-nonsense chat, y'all. There will be no nonsense in this chat. Called strike to start off Kiner Falefa. Love you, brother. Watching that game the other night was pure magic. Hey, I appreciate you coming back in here, dude. Go check out Boomer Baseball, y'all, for some baseball card stuff. Grounded foul here. Who is that? Grandpa's Mexican D's. Tell Canada to pay respect to Jeanette Zacharias Zapata. WTF is all this, says Hammer. Drive safe, 44K. Ace hit, center field. Ooh, here we go. Blue Jays said we're not gone yet. Don't cut us out yet, baby. For a second, I thought the camera panned to Drake. Panned to Drake. Everybody knows if Drake shows up to your game in the postseason, you about to catch that L. It wasn't him, though, y'all. It wasn't him. No outs, 2 on. The Blue Jays are in business like camel toe. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say something else. The Blue Jays are in business like the Canadian Mounted Police. You are too kind, says Boomer Baseball. Drake after party. Time to pull the woo. Time to pull that woo. Jimenez. They're not pulling him yet. I was hoping these teams would brutalize each other before we had to deal with them. Drake probably trying to flirt with the Bat Boys, says Hammer Time. Camel toe, what the fuck? I was thinking about a moose. Robert Valentin says triple play. Most comeback wins, the Jays on the top of the list. Square to bunt. Inside ball. Inside ball to the number 9 hitter, Jimenez. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. Alone in the sunshine. There's always gotta be a little rain. Square to bunt. Perfect. Perfectamundo. They go to first. 1 away. Tying run in scoring position. Go ahead run at home plate. Springer, top of the lineup. Coming to the plate. It's about to get serious. This might be it for Woo. Most overrated animal in history is the camel. Freudian slip. It's his summer robe. All right, some guy for Seattle coming in the dark. Michael Cedillos. Coyote in the house. Let's get loud in the hall. What you say, y'all? Want to get loud in the hall tonight? What you say?
Yeah! It's that time again. You know where you at?
Base shit.
Let's get it. Turn the sound up. Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this is straight up calling. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold. For the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Best sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go!
All right, Springer at the plate, y'all. Springer at the plate. Runners on second and third. First pitch. A ball on the inside. Springer is 0 for 2 today. He walked in the first and scored. This is Toronto's best chance to get back in it, y'all. The 1-0. Springer! 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 His yard! Oh, shit! A 3-run shot! 1, 2, 3! Oh my God! I heard the trash can. 4-0-1 to deep left center. And Toronto leads game 7. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo-wee, Big Zig. Check it in. Where you at, Big Zig? Where are you at, Big Zig? Bruh, if the Mariners choke a 2-0 series lead, says Tang Yang. Did that ball count? I'm shook to my core, says J.A. 600 vet looks good now, says Robert Abate. They're crying up there, y'all. I think his family is crying up in the stands. Let's go. Where's Big Zig, man? Come in here, Zig. I know you got to be home by now, bro. That is insane. A 3-run shot in the bottom of the 7th. Bizarro pitches, hopped up left side, and out of play. Zig doing the dance. The game ain't over till it's over. Send that, Val. Send it. Do you want Blue Jays or Mariners? I don't care. I really don't care, yo. Number 24 in the postseason for Springer, says Patricia. Luke's is 0 for 3 today. Next pitch. Fouled off. Left side, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was insane. That was like Ohtani shit. Crowd is getting into it. Woo pissed. Dodgers will own the Blue Jays. Ripped! Base hit right field. Base hit right field. Still only 1 out, chat. 1 out. Come on, hit the sub, y'all. Give the video a like. What a postseason moment, says Andre P. He'll get MVP if they win. These pictures of the fans and everything, y'all. Baseball is a beautiful thing, chat. Baseball is a beautiful thing. Ripped! Line drive, left field. Caught by Arena. 2 away. V-Lad hits a line drive. Yo, says Rick Simmons. I'm in LA, so I want the game here, but would rather play the Jays, says Kirsten. Does that mean if the Jays win, we have to butt up with what's his name? What's she talking about? Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss by the big fella, Kirk. If Kirk hits a home run, y'all, this place will go bananas. If this guy hits a bomb, like he's more than capable of. Outside edge called strike. YouTube sucks, turn it off, read a book. Oh, blow it out your hole. Blow it out your hole, but thank you for subscribing. General Thor will shit on your head. No balls, 2 strikes. Down low ball. Now you got to get Ziggy and you co-host the World Series. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that, bro. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I got to do my thing. Why is he called the cheater? He was on that Astro team in 17, Parsons. Springer was on that Astro team in 17 that was banging on the trash cans. The 1-2, outside ball. Struck him out, strikes out Kirk for the 3rd out. We're through 7, chat. We are through 7. We are headed to the 8th. The Springer 3-run shot gives Toronto the lead 4-3. I'm going to drop a commercial here. You won't miss a thing. Jays 6 outs away from a World Series. The pumper dumper is up to the plate. Lakers are about to be back on top and the heap with Guggenheim Investment. Bet, says Timothy Phillips. No co-host. Looking for some din-din, says Dog Catcher. I think Zig will, I think he'll stream what he can on his channel, y'all. I think he'll stream what he can on his channel. And I'll try to send the Blue Jays fans over that way. But this is the end of the Dodgers season, and to be honest, it's my bread and butter, y'all. It's literally my bread and butter. I worked hard at this. I did over 95% of these Dodger games this year, and we're finally doing some numbers that make it worth doing. So, I love Big Zig. I love him to death. I think YouTube should have never killed his channel. But we'll try to get him some props, but he'll have to do his own thing over there for the Jays. He's gonna have to do it over there. That was because they put in Bizardo, says Aaron Gonzalez. I vote for a single commentary as well, like the World Series homecoming. It's your Super Bowl, Val. Cash in, brother. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. We got the algorithm, I think, for Dodgers. And I can run with the best of them. I can run with the best of them. So I got to do me, y'all. I got to do me. This is the 5th year of the channel. And so all's fair. They shortchanged Spanky. Those last 2 pitches were balls. Do the show by yourself, Val. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way, yo. I'm going to do it on my own. I'll be doing World Series on my own. I hope the Jays make it, though, so he can do it. I really do. It's hard coming back up from nothing on this shit, yo. I've never had to do it. I've been close a couple times. I've never had to come back from the abyss, and I know it's harder now than it was when I first got into it. But you know the deal. I don't watch MLB much. Can someone explain how many innings? 9. We go 9 innings. So 2 more innings. I hate to see cheaters win. Raiders coverage, says Kirsten. Next pitch. Ground ball, left side. Shortstop. Over to first. They get him. They get him. And it's getting loud in the Toronto Rogers Center Hall tonight. Chris Bassett on the bump. Suarez at the plate. Right downtown, bang. All right, so the TV is just a tick ahead. Just a tick ahead now. This gives me some hope for the World Series, y'all. This gives me some hope, 3D wise, for the World Series if it's caught up all of a sudden. I hope this game doesn't go into overtime. What's Battlefield? It's a video game, Battlefield 6. I've been fearing the entire game that asshole being up to bat with runners in scoring position. I was right, says BL Boyd. What's up, BL? What is up, BL? I've been missing you, buddy. I've been missing you, BL. 3-4 says Stewart. No, Battlefield 6. Called strike to Suarez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, he definitely brought more viewers when he came to the Dodgers. I had a buddy that was doing Angel games for the 2 years prior to Ohtani leaving. He did okay, but up high ball. I mean, you got old basketball and American football old heads talking about baseball now. This is Tang Yang. Ground ball, left side foul. Left side foul, y'all. Dodgers going to be well rested and focused for the sweep, says Danny. Why are we focused on the sweep, chat? Quit focusing on a sweep in the World Series. All that matters is the ring. Quit worrying about a sweep, for Christ's sake. All that we got to do is win 4 games and we get a ring and a big ass trophy. Quit saying sweep. Strike 3 to Suarez. Suarez thought it was a ball and he is letting the umpire know it. I'm going to snag that Rangers market next year. This is hammer time. I mean, all the talk about a sweep. What the fuck are we doing, y'all? Up high ball. Who cares about the sweep? Bostrom? Who cares? We got to get the win in the series. Who gives a shit? Ground ball, shortstop. Throw across. They get him. Quick inning for the Mariners. And we go to the bottom of the eighth, 4-3. Jays. I knew that sweep shit would eventually drive you nuts. You know who it is? You know who it is that does this shit? It's these young punks, the new Dodger fans, the ones that just arrived. And they focus on the dumbest of shit. Hey Ram Martinez, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. This is my point, y'all. This is my point. I have been a Minnesota Viking fan since 1977. They have never won a fucking thing. This Dodger team wins World Series championships. We got one. We got another one a few years back. Focus on what's important, y'all. Focus on what's important. Nobody gives a shit if you predict a sweep. Nobody gives a shit if you predict a home run. Nobody gives a shit about anything but a World Series trophy and a fucking parade. That's how I feel. A sweep will ruin baseball. Dodger legends. Last time my Cowboys won a ring, I had just learned to use the big boy potty. Some fans never grow up. It only took y'all to the middle of the eighth inning to piss me off. It only took you to the middle of the eighth to piss me the F off. Predicting the future is the sign of a madman. Vikings suck. I'm putting you on a plane, bitch. You going on a plane, motherfucker. Nice Val. It's flying this motherfucker too. I'm flying it. I'm flying that one. I think Nice Valhalla has left the building. Okay, who's doing a shot with me? Says Hammer. I agree, Val, but I do not give a shit about having the easiest route to another trophy, and I cannot fathom seeing Springer win another one. Tell them the Midway story. Who's up? Varsho versus Munoz. First pitch. Ripped! Right field! Base hit! Rocky Point Beach in the house. Man, I love me some Rocky Point. What did he say? No, that's fine. He didn't do nothing wrong, Parsons. He didn't do nothing wrong. He was just predicting. He didn't do nothing wrong. Only I'm allowed to time out for people for no reason. Rocky Point, Mexico. Shout out. Shout out to Puerto Peñasco. Spent many summers down there when I first got out of the Army. Keep the plane warmed up. Toilet water on Val Air. OTC, any real Dodger fans want the team to sweep? All right, OTC, I'm coming to get your ass too, fool. I'm coming to get you too, bitch. 10 minutes. 10 minutes for your ass. My third Muchalada. Sweep, sweep. Oh, read his other comment? Oh, sorry, buddy. I missed it. What did he say? What did he say, fool? Next pitch to Clement. Base hit right field. The Jays aren't done. Third base, safe. They got him on the corners with no outs. Let's bring back Big Zig, says Parsons. 1,200 in the chat, yo. OTC gonna say only real Dodger fans. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, I wasn't the type that would jump out of planes, Danny, but thank you for doing it. Barger down low ball. Yeah, I ain't jumping out no planes, bro. JJ Salcido in the house. What's up, buddy? Yep, yep. I was in the army, y'all, but I worked on computers. I worked on computers. I ain't jumping out of no perfectly good airplane. That's not my jam. Up high ball. My old man did it. My old man was a Green Beret and all that shit 2 times in Vietnam. But yeah, I ain't jumping out no damn airplane. Line drive to first, double play. Line drive, double play to first base. Clement caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Miggy the lawn cutter is over here telling us how to drive safe. Yeah, we don't need you in here either. We don't need your dumbass in here either. Of Toronto. I really wanted Seattle, says John Cox. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, 1 for 3 today. 0-1. Fouled off on the right side. Fouled on. Val, you would if you jumped out of the plane into Dodger Stadium. No, I wouldn't. I absolutely would not. I thought you jumped into Germany in World War II. Dodgers for life. Outside, outside. To Kiner Falefa. Watch the home plate umpire involve himself when Seattle at bats. Can't wait, says BL. I thought you had big balls. Not me, bro. I ain't jumping out no plane. Ripped! Foul! This game is over, bro, says Johnny Shades. A 12 Bravo here from Tacoma, Washington, says Danny Martinez. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, Danny. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. They get him. So we go to the 9th, y'all. We are headed to the 9th. 4-3 game. My prediction. What was my prediction, chat? Toronto 5, Seattle 4. In extras, Val jumped the Berlin Wall in Germany. I was there when it came down, sitting on the hood of a car. Val used a napalm on the midway. It ain't over till it's over. No, thank you, JJ. Thank you. Salute, Danny. Salute, buddy. I ain't jumping out no planes. One more inning. Can the Mariners pull it off? Garth Nader need a 24-hour Walmart. You were 1,000% correct. Pulled way too soon. Woo as well. Should have pitched a couple more batters. If Roberts was managing, that score might happen. Ever notice people want other people to jump out of the plane, but not themselves first? I ain't jumping out one of them bitches. I wouldn't even do it. They do it here in Marana. In Marana, Arizona. You can go up there and for like it's not even crazy money. It's like a couple $100. I think. I think in Marana you can jump out of a plane tandem. They hook you up to a deal and the dude pulls the string. You don't all you got to do is sit there with his pecker laying on your buttocks and to fall. That's all you got to do. I ain't doing that shit either. I ain't doing that shit either. Well, they probably wouldn't let me anyway, but because I'm a little hefty. I'll go after you, says JJ. Yeah, they be doing that shit in Marana, Arizona. It's a whole business up there. But I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I did it in Vegas. It was fun. Yeah, well, good for you. Let's pray for some cinema to happen. Who was the MVP of the NLCS? Shohei Ohtani. I've been skydiving. It's surreal. I bet you it is a crazy feeling. I just can't do it, yo. I can't do it. I would be that dude holding on to the seat or something, the door edge or something, and I'd be like, "Nah, I changed my mind. I changed my freaking mind. Let's go land this bitch. It's only scary for the first 90 seconds." Yeah, but you gotta land. You gotta land, yo. That's when people's legs snap in half. That was about 30 pounds ago. Jumping is crazy, but a guy on your butt is not cool. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, Bassett versus Rivas. Bunt, foul. Bunt, foul. Skydiving is not for the faint of heart. The scary part is you have to sign a death waiver. Landing is the easy part, says Danny. Yeah, that's why in the Army, every time they did one of those big jumps, you had like 30 motherfuckers that broke their legs. I jumped solo in 86 in Southern California, went through 4 hours of training, and I'm here today, says Lori G, 49er girl. Well, good for you. Good for you. I'm not saying you can't do it, y'all. You can do it if you want to. I'm just saying it won't be me. Inside called strike. Netherlands, 5 a.m. If Toronto wins, Drake can perform charged up. Yeah, yeah. Let Drake versus Kendrick, right? For the like last year, that would be funny. That would be some funny shit, y'all. Drake versus Kendrick. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Down low, he missed. 2-2. Jumping in full combat mode ain't no joke, says Jenny. I know it isn't, bro. I know it isn't. You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. 2-2. Val's next comment will be, no one gives a shit about your skydiving. No, I do. I think people that do it are crazy brave. They not like us. They not like us. Anyone but Drake, says Bostrom. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. Blue Jays 2 outs away from the World Series, hosting it. I have a Dodger video somewhere of that Drake song, I believe, with Dodger highlights behind it. But you play that shit on YouTube, it's over. Outside ball here to start off Canzone, the number 9 hitter. Hoffman currently at 7 pitches. Canzone is hitting 111 in the postseason, 300 though in the regular season with 11 bombs. They need 1 run to tie, 2 to take the lead. Popped up behind home, Kirk giving chase. And it will get out of play. Stick with the crazies, says Kubler. Bring back Ice Cube. Dodgers aren't the 2007 Rockies, they're the 2012 Tigers. Cold shower correspondent, come on, M's. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on, top of the 9th. Misses way high and outside. We already adopted the song, Not Like Us, is 323 Nilla. I'm not jumping either, says Troy. Dodgers will win the World Series at home if the Jays win. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hit the sub, give the video a like, y'all. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. You just got struck out by Hoffman. Where's Biggie Ziggy, y'all? Where's Big Zig? I need him in the chat. He's got to be absolutely crazy. Val, I keep having this vision. Game 4. We are up 3 games. You did that earlier. I'm neutral this game. Why am I so nervous? All right, Rodriguez at the plate. 2 for 4 today, a double, a solo home run, 2 runs scored, hitting 250 in the series, and he is Seattle's last hope to tie this thing up. Up high for a ball. Lee Wilson in the house. Dree in the house. Remember that chatter a bit ago who was wondering how the Dodgers could get through the M's heavy-duty lineup? In high ball. Miracle here, por favor, says John Cox. Big dumper on deck. Seattle needs this, says John. Didn't I tell you the Mariners aren't coming back, says Johnny. Swing and a miss. 2-1. 2-1, chat. Vamos, Mariners, Dodgers. Laker basketball on the channel tomorrow night, y'all. Dodgers versus whomever on Friday. Next pitch. Fouled straight back. Mariners down to their last strike, y'all. Mariners down to their last strike. Down low. Lays it off. Full count. Full count to Rodriguez. Win or lose, one freaking question. How do you come home up 2 and lose the next 2? Hoorod stands at the gate of destiny. Dude was spouting crap. Throw, swing and a miss! Swing and a miss! The Blue Jays are hosting the Dodgers on Friday in the 2025 World Series. The Blue Jays win the pennant. The Blue Jays win the pennant. The Blue Jays win the pennant. Congratulations to the Jays faithful, to include my buddy, Big Zig. And they're going to host games 1 and 2 against our Dodgers. They are going to host 1 and 2. Gaussman with the win, Bizzardo with the loss, Hoffman with the save. Hoffman with the save, chat. Point bets have been paid out. The poll was 52% for the Blue Jays to win Game 7. Can you say hi to my wife, Crochet Princess Wendy? Hello, hello, Wendy. Dodgers over BJ's Toronto. Let's go, Dodgers. I only know one Jays fan. Gonna be serving bird for dinner. It sucks for Seattle, says John. Damn, watching the losing team is heartbreaking. I feel you, J.A. I feel you. See, look at my Vikings, bro. Dodgers in 4. I only know one Blue Jays fan, and he sucks. Picked LA to win. Bill O must be pissed. That's right, Bill O is there. Thank you, Valhalla, for hosting. Love your game calling. You rock. Appreciate it, Lori. I feel bad for Seattle fans, but they had their chances. They had them on the ropes. We had them on the ropes, and we let them off. Springer going to get the MVP, y'all. Doesn't he have to get it? It'll have to be Springer. I mean, 3-run shot to win it. Someone say goodbye to your 600 to me. Sucks that cheater Springer is in another World Series. My old college roommate is a Mariners fan. He's gonna go through it. Good night, Aunt. Bill O's money left for a dono. You better hope the Dodgers can keep Springer and Vladdy in a slump, says Alonzo. They're not in a slump. Neither one of them are in a slump, Alonzo. What are you talking about? Nothing given, everything earned, y'all. Nothing given, everything earned. If we're going to win a World Series, we got to beat the Blue Jays. If we're going to win a World Series, we got to beat these Toronto Blue Jays, and we got to play the first 2 games at their crib. I hope the Blue Jays win. I'm from New Hampshire, and they're Double-A team. Thanks for the game, Val. Great play-by-play in chat. Only wish it ended differently. Chrissy Shamley, thank you for stopping in, girl. Dodgers going back to the mountaintop. Been there, done that. Let's do it again. The job is not finished. We need to win 4. We need to win 4 more in the next 7 games. All right, Leticia Arjona. All right, girl. Ohtani pitching game 4 at home. Hate this, says Brownskin. Dodgers in 5. Sweep to ruin baseball. Wonder who's the Yankees are going to support this one. I mentioned this earlier in the week. We know there are millions of Dodger haters across the United States of America. Okay, we know. So do those haters root for a Canadian baseball team over the United States of America baseball team? The Los Angeles Dodgers? I don't know. How bad is the hate, y'all? How bad is the hate? Great game, Val. Mucho thank you, says Steven. Appreciate it, man. No sweet dreams, says Hammer. Springer will catch tons of shit in LA, says RM. This is why the Dodgers fans are hated. I'm not one of those Dodger fans, though. Oh, yeah, they do, Val. They will, trust me, says John Corber. Springer is public enemy number 1. Oh, shit, says Kirsten. The hate is great. I just hope it's a fun series, says Hammer. The Blue Jays are going to be hard to beat. Pulling for the Dodgers, says Alonzo. I think the Dodger hate is strong enough that they'll root for the other country. We are all Westerners. It's fine, says Garth Nader. I gonna drop a commercial. Vlad Jr. in tears. We'll hang out and see who wins this MVP. PDX putting up the Canada flag. East versus West. We got all of Japan rooting for us, says Alex. Dodgers are literally prime Kobe Shaq duo right now. Dodgers winning in 4. Got a sweep to keep the light on for Thor. No, I need a 7-game. I need a 7-gamer, Ruben. I mean, if I'm just talking about on the Valhalla Sports Talk side, I need 7. I just hope we don't see Big Zig again. Who's this? Mr. Waiver. Welcome to the Berserkers, General Thor. We proud. Thank you for subscribing. Dodgers at 4 is wild, says Tracks. Go Team USA. What's weird is all those Giants fans who say the Dodgers bought their championship. I think the Dodger fans at Dodger Stadium should be waving American flags, yo. I really do. I think they should be waving American flags. We got Japan and their support is strong. Zig got busted watching the game at work and was fired. It's Kubler. I believe you'll get it done in 5, says Craig. You think MLB players seen the movie Do the Right Thing? Of course. I think Dodger Stadium should be filled with American flags, yo. That shit would be crazy. Andy, a $2 Valhalla Holla. Appreciate it, buddy. I misspoke. Sweeping 7. Can we expect some new music on the Lakers stream? One new song. I think I've decided which one it's going to be, but one new song. So Loud in the Hall as the intro, and then I got a win song for the Lakers. I believe the Blue Jays scored 20 runs this year. Sweeping 7. Ratings all around, says Ruben. Patriots will show up in droves. I'll jump without a shoot if my Dodgers sweep and my parlay doesn't hit, says Joel. Mr. Gothorn, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, we proud. My cousins need the work at Dodger Stadium. I'm so glad my team won. So proud of the Jays, says Thule. Let's go Dodgers, says Aragon. Rusty says Dodgers will make easy work of this team. USA versus Canada. Best of 7, last team standing match. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. We haven't lost a road game in the postseason. Are you far from Dodger Stadium, Val? Yeah, I'm in Arizona. I'm in southern Arizona. Dodgers are the greatest hippers, says Ruben Alvarez. It'll be the Dodger Blue Towels. You're probably right. Be a huge World Series. I think the Blue Jays scored 20 runs this year, says Karen Ray. 20? Something's wrong with the audio here. All right, so the Jays, that's the other one I hate on the Blue Jays, y'all, that Max Scherzer. I can't stand me some Max Scherzer. So I got a couple on that team I can't stand. Couple on that team I can't stand. Val will be streaming live from Dodger Stadium on Friday. I wish. Scott Tanner, we were the one to screw it up. I have 4 tickets that I'm supposed to be refunded, says Fidel. What you mean? Will the Jays have Bo back? That shirt is cool, says Ruben. First World Series appearance for the Blue Jays since 1993, chat. Thank you for the season, says just my opinion, sorry. Max Scherzer is a borderline psychopath. I just felt he quit on the Dodgers. I felt that when he was with the Dodgers, I felt he quit. Game 7 won't happen at Dodger Stadium anymore. Refund incoming. Oh, you had bought Game 7 tickets? Ah. Sheila in the house. Jay's offense got nothing on our 4 horseman rotation. All right, here we go. Here we go. Springer is front and center, just like Ohtani was. So Springer's going to win the MVP. He was hurt, says Yvette. I thought he quit. I thought he quit. Boom, 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 boom. All right, send a message to Big Zig. Sent a message to him on the book. Congratulating him. My stream drops, says Fidel. What you mean? Mariners could have played Miller. How was Dab Dave? Had a stressful day. Gonna be a gooder gentleman, says just my opinion, sorry. Can you send him a message from me? What you got? What you got, Parsons? Action-packed World Series. Freaking I. Micheladas and Val Rule. Yeah, Friday, y'all. Game 1. Game 1 on Friday. We'll be doing Lakers tomorrow. And then I got like 3 days off, I think. No, 2 days off. Wednesday, Thursday. I don't have shit to do. You hosting the World Series? Of course, Anthony. Of course. Tell him to unscramble. Let me see if this works. Here, I'm sending it. I said it. Well, that's right. Thursday night, I got Vikings Chargers. So I only get 1 day off. I forgot, bro. I forgot. World Series of Val family traditions. The Lakers were horrible in the preseason. I'm really nervous about that one, y'all. I don't know. I don't know about calling a basketball game. We'll see. We will see. Uh-oh, Sheila. Pro streamer moment number 341. Ohtani is going to shock the world. Lots of Aussie Dodger fans. Yeah, we got a couple. Uniforms too similar. One of us going to have to change, says J.A. Best time of the year, says Hammer. Yeah, so Lakers tomorrow, off day on Wednesday, then Vikings Chargers Thursday, Dodgers Blue Jays Friday Saturday. Let's go. Let's go. Good evening to all attendees, enjoyers. Wait, Vladdy got the MVP, y'all. Vladdy got the ALCS MVP. The job's not finished, he says. Job's not finished. Third World Series with Valhalla Sports Talk out of 5 of loyal Dodgers streaming. Not Stringer, let me go watch, says Yvette. No, they gave it to Vladdy. Playoff Lakers are questionable as hell, says John Cox. He's stealing our sayings, says Robin. What did he say? What did he say? We know who did the code enforcement. Good night, Corber. Good night, Corber. Which part of the world actually roots for Canada teams? Ohtani is not done, says Manta. Listen up, I don't care about the Blue Jays. Have some damn nerve, even showing up at the playoffs. Who do they think they are? V-Lad says the Dodgers ruined baseball. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Friday chat. Friday chat, we go after another one. Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring. Off the hook. I'm out of here, y'all. We'll see you on Friday for Dodgers Blue Jays Game 1.
Yeah! It's that time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it! Turn the sound up! Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep, while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this is straight up calling. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold. For the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Best sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show 'em we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go! Yeah! It's that time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it! Turn the sound up! Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the midwest, we raising the toast. For the boys in blue, Dodger fan, we run deep. While the other fans sleep, these the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing, in the chat we all in. This ain't just a stream, this a straight up call. And we getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold. For the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Bad sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show 'em we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live.